My God, I love this new band, The Record Company, and that feels so good. I think that's the second song we've played from those guys. What was the first one? I'm trying to remember. Do you remember, Travis?
Yes, of course, he's right there.
I don't. It was good, though.
Off the Ground. That's right. Okay. The Record Company. Check out Off the Ground as well. A nice little bluesy band that I got turned on to by one of the listeners. What are you laughing at? What did I miss already,
Jimmy?
Jimmy?
I just something really mean. I'm glad I didn't say when you said, "Do you remember Travis?" I'm so happy.
No, say it. Well,
say it.
Who does it involve?
Just say it.
Which one of my parental units does it involve?
Okay. All right.
Was there some neglect?
Oh, you don't know the story?
No.
Well.
Oh, boy.
For another time.
Yeah, Travis's mom left when he was older, and it just been a source of mean humor on this show for a long time.
Yeah.
I always feel bad about it.
His mom left and never looked back.
Nope.
Wow, later in life.
Never looked back.
That's rare.
15 years ago when I was like 21.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? We all have weird shit, though.
Yeah,
so.
Sure.
I love finding out about other people's weird shit.
Yeah, it's nice.
I got my own weird shit, but it's always fun when someone else has weird shit
to
add to the conversation. So
gives you character.
It does give you a little character. Good. I got Stunt Brain. I got Mark Norman, of course, Jim Norton. Did you guys watch the primaries last night? It was a big night.
No.
I just looked at we all knew Hillary was going to do it, and good for her.
She made history.
Yeah, it's big. I'm not a huge fan, but it's kind of impressive.
As this goes on and on, I become less of a fan of all of them. I think the process is way too fucking long. Because by the end, I think you can't help but hate all the people that are in this thing. No?
Yeah, well, I'm sick of the whole thing. It's ridiculous.
And then you got Trump reading his speech last night. Mm-hmm. They finally told this fucking guy, you got to get on course here, buddy.
So she won? Is that it? I'm so out of it.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, Bernie Sanders is like, it's not over yet. There's super delegates. They could change their minds. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are talking to the super delegates. The media is, and they're basically saying, nope, we're not changing our minds.
Yeah.
We want Hillary with our super delegate bullshit. I hate the super delegate.
It makes me, I didn't know what it is.
I think it's about 500 people that get a special vote is what it comes down to really simplify it.
Like a VIP?
It's pretty much a VIP. It's like, and these super delegates represent a lot of voters.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I don't think that's fair.
No.
But for some reason, you're a special person in politics. So they're like, okay, we now consider you a super delegate.
Are they just doing that because they're white? I'm for it.
I don't know. I don't like it at all. Let's go to Stunt Brain. He knows a little bit about this. It was a big night last night. And there he is. Mikey, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
The superdelegate thing, easy to understand. It is rigged. It is a way the Democrats rigged the system after the 68 convention went nuts.
Right.
But how it breaks down, if you're elected as a member of the House, the Senate, a governor, or part of the DNC, you are a superdelegate. You don't have to do anything else. You get a vote, and there are about 700 of them. Hillary's got 572 who've already said they will support her. And Bernie has 47.
Oh, okay. So there's, I'm sorry. So there's 700.
Yeah,
700 special voters, basically.
I made a tremendous mistake because I committed to giving all the superdelegates a ride. I didn't know there was that many of them. I thought it was a small group.
You got to rent a train.
Yeah, what a terrible mistake I've made.
How much is their vote worth?
It's same as every other one, but the fact that they don't have to.
No, not the same as okay. As far as the but as far as the the delegates in general goes, that's a big percentage of the delegates.
And that puts Hillary over the top because she currently has 2168 in the earned delegates. The ones that people actually voted, and she got those. But without that, she wouldn't have the number to be the nominee.
Yeah. They just want to take the power away from the people, Stunt Brain.
Well, they want to guarantee that they will have the last say,
right,
in the choice, and that also.
It's almost like Mike. It's almost like a game show where they're judging something, but in the fine print it says that the judges and everything, the producers can override you.
Yeah, basically saying your vote means nothing.
Yeah, because this is like that behind the scenes thing where the producers make the final decision, even though the votes they may go with, they don't have to. That's kind of what this feels like.
Yeah,
and Sanders exposed that, and it looks like that will change. So from what is it? 40-plus years of this going on.
Are you sure it's going to change? Because now you got the Trump thing, which scares people and reminds them of 1968. So wouldn't the party? I know it's a different party, but wouldn't the party think, no, let's keep the system as is, so we don't, so we can control, a Trump candidate type of candidate.
I'll bet there's some sort of compromise, and that's why Bernie's saying I'm taking it all the way to the convention.
Right.
Because he has those 3 seats on the Rules Committee, so they may change things going forward to 2020. And there are so many people that voted for Sanders, and so many people show up at those rallies. The party's a little bit afraid of that youth vote.
Right.
It could turn on them. And, Trump came out last night, as you heard. He said,
God, it was ridiculous.
I welcome you with open arms.
Yeah, I don't think the Bernie Sanders supporters are going to go to Trump. A small percentage, obviously.
Unless there are people that just really don't like the system and think that he's the biggest shock to it, then that's the only shot he has at taking them.
And how many will go with Hillary in the end, you think, Stunt Brain?
Of what?
Bernie supporters.
Oh, I think you'll get, if he gets 50% of them, if she gets 50% of his supporters, then it looks like it's a pretty much a strong case for her. I think people will default to party when they get inside that booth.
And why does Bernie have to step out, just so the party could unify? I'm sick of these parties unifying.
Yeah.
Well, if they want to win, they need to unify, especially Trump scares the hell out of the Democrats right now. Because of all the stuff he says, and he only seems to get stronger. He can say a lot of crazy stuff, from calling McCain a coward to the statements recently about the judge.
Right. What do you think about the statements about the judge? That's a bit racist, right?
It felt like it to me, and now you saw Paul Ryan come out and say that's the definition of racism.
Right.
And Lindsey Graham, who supported him, saying this is, if you want an off-ramp, these comments are kind of there. So,
well, if it's the definition of racism, then someone like Paul Ryan has to go, look, I can't support this guy whatsoever.
Right, so Paul Ryan is basically saying I support a racist.
Yes, that's basically the headlines today.
That's what
so he's in a tough spot.
What a dope.
But they have blinders on, and it's party first always.
Right, he supports a racist. What he says over Hillary. If you think that he's a racist, go support Hillary Clinton, because why would you vote for a racist?
Well, I mean, they'll never do that, but at least they could say, I don't support him.
What did he do that was racist? I'm sorry.
When he doesn't believe he could get a fair shake from the judge because the judge is of Mexican descent.
Oh.
Basically, he said from Mexico or something like that, and everyone had to tell him, look, the dude's from Indiana.
He was born in Indiana.
Huh?
He was born in Indiana. His parents are from Mexico. The judge's brother came out yesterday and said, Trump's not a racist, he's just stupid. So that was kind of interesting that the judge's own brother didn't consider it racist, but everyone else seems to think, that's kind of stepping into the racism circle.
Yeah, of course, because he wouldn't feel that way if it was a white, like say there was something with race and the judge was white, he wouldn't doubt the guy's ability. Or if there's a white cop and there's a white perpetrator, does he think that the cop's not going to do his job? You know what I mean? Because he's a white guy. Or does he think the race is going to affect the way the police do their job all the time? Like, if he thinks race is such an effective thing, why isn't he saying that every white cop who's accused of hurting a black guy is guilty?
Right. Well, imagine if Obama came out
say that right.
and said he couldn't get a fair shake because the judge was white. Can you imagine the outrage from the other side on that?
Yeah.
Huge outrage. But Sonia Sotomayor, one of the Supreme Court justices, made a similar comment about race and gender affecting a judge's decisions. And this was about 8 years ago. But no one's challenged her on that. But you're going to see that comment everywhere.
I didn't know about it. But you can bet I'm going to begin challenging it. Not today.
Go. But, next week. I mean, the Paul Ryan thing is very interesting. If he's saying that's the definition of a racist or being, racism, then you can't support the guy. You can't. You got to take those blinders off and stop with the party before country bullshit.
Well, they're worried about down ballot. The big deal.
Yeah, it's terrible. But I mean, they're getting better with it.
There are very good. Down ballot syndrome, I guess we have here.
Well, you didn't have to, we all got it there. So great.
Mentally, I'm a little behind you guys.
Nothing wrong with being a little subtle with the humor from time to time. You don't have to shove it right down their fucking throats.
That's right, or in their heinies, as it were.
Right.
Or in my own hiney. Go ahead, Mike. Comment.
Yes.
Well, I'll go back to the Senate argument. There are 24 Republicans up for election in the Senate, and the Dems only need to challenge or overturn 6 of them in order to take back control.
Yeah.
And they're worried that Trump's association is going to hurt him.
Yeah.
And they got the proof last night. It's the first woman he endorsed, the first House candidate he endorsed lost. So Renee Ellers was the woman running for re-election. She didn't get it. And she's the very first person Trump endorsed, and she endorsed him, and he endorsed her, and that's not a good sign. And I think that maybe is why Paul Ryan is getting nervous.
Who gives a shit who endorses who? I never care. Oh, we don't know who Bill de Blasio's going to endorse.
Oh, God.
What? Fuck you. I don't care.
De Blasio,
any of them,
that asshole's, he's a super delegate, right? Stump brain?
Yep.
Yuck.
He's tall.
Black wife.
I just don't give a shit.
I know. Anytime I hear candidate or delegate or GOP, I just zone out. I'm done with it.
I like the fact that Mike said Dems.
Dems.
If you were here, I would actually bite your fingers for that. You're abbreviating Democrats.
I don't blame you for tuning out. It's all garbage. It's really just garbage in the end.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Hillary for being the first woman to get a major party nomination. It's
There
something
you
to
go.
That's a
There's
big
something to be said for that.
deal.
Sure.
It is.
And now they're saying, will she take another woman to be her vice president?
No way.
She won't. Imagine if Bill Clinton's going to be in the White House. He's going to be like the first. I don't know, man. I couldn't.
Oh, they were having a little fun with that yesterday. They're like, Hillary's got a tough spot, and does she call Bill downstairs to help her out, or does she get people to keep him away so she could take care of business? They were enjoying that little banter on TV yesterday.
It must be fun to be Chelsea Clinton when potentially both of your parents are presidents. I mean, that's only happened a few times in history.
Until she looks in the mirror.
No.
I know.
That's like the third time.
She doesn't pick a woman. She doesn't pick a minority. I think she's got to go kind of old white guy, right?
There's talk of Sherrod Brown. He could be the choice because he's very progressive.
Sheriff Brown?
Sheriff Brown.
Oh, no. Sheriff John Brown. He's the one Bob Marley shot.
This guy's progressive like Bernie. And if she chose Elizabeth Warren, she'd get all the Bernie voters, but I think a lot of the male voters in the center might have trouble with 2 women on the ticket. And you'll see. But Sherrod Brown currently talked about a lot. And
are you saying Sherrod?
Yeah, well, they call him Sherrod.
Sherrod, yeah.
All right.
Sherrod is brown.
Yeah.
But so that's the leading talk about him, or one of the Castro brothers from San Antonio.
Oh, come on,
Not
man.
the Castro
You can't do
brothers.
that. We fought against them. I mean, this is a whole thing. Boo. Boo, Jim, boo.
Oh, sorry. There was a picture of an ass on the...
Yes, and
Kim
you're sitting
Kardashian.
next to one. Fucking boo. My dumb Castro joke.
Well, you can make the argument that if she picks a Latino candidate, then they're looking at keeping the White House based on a series of firsts. For example, first black president, now first female potential president, and then maybe the first Latino president.
She doesn't need to go Latino. She sort of has those voters.
Well, this would guarantee it. If they,
I think she's going to get way more Latino voters than Trump. Come on.
Oh yeah. Well, despite
So she doesn't really have to go there. I think she's got to go white dude. I really do.
and that'll give her the same kind of cross the spectrum credibility that Obama got when he picked Biden. So
Right.
We'll see.
We got Mrs. the 90s on Twitter. He goes, Opie asked Stuntbrain if voters can write in Bernie at the polls.
I believe, you know what, I don't think you can do a write-in, but can you? Because we have so many electronic. I guess you'll have to ask for a paper ballot. That's a good one.
Everything's zapping.
I like that Bernie's not giving up. I like that he's going all the way. I really do. Because he could still get some things done and change some of the party politics.
Well, he has a meeting in the White House with the president.
I saw that.
I think Bernie just wants to be important for a little while longer.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where he knows as soon as he gives up, no one gives a fuck about him. And this is his shot at having a little bit. He'll never be this powerful again, where the whole country is waiting to see what he does.
You think Ted Cruz is setting up microphones somewhere and no one's coming?
No.
As soon as they go away, they go away.
Yeah.
You haven't heard from Ted Cruz in a couple months now.
I already forgot that name, Ted Cruz.
And that's going to happen to Bernie. Jimmy's right. As soon as he says, I'm out, man, all those people go away.
Yeah. All those T-shirts you used to wash your counter now.
Right.
Well, he's going to be the guy who gets the asterisk in this election. People say he's the guy who made it go the distance, because a year ago Hillary had a 60-point lead over him.
Wow.
In the polls.
Wow.
And this came down to the wire. They had to go all the way to California in order for this to be decided. I didn't see it coming. I thought she would have been coronated, basically. But this is his, like you're right, it's his time. But what else can he do? That's the big deal. Can he get it changed? I think he wants the superdelegates eliminated. And was it Pelosi yesterday or Feinstein said they agree with that? They think the superdelegates should go.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if they change that up a little bit. I think they should. So, is that about it? Trump was on script yesterday. That was strange to see, huh?
Yeah, him. I think that's only the second time he's given a teleprompter speech.
Right.
And so they look like they're trying to sand down the rough edges on him and make him a little more presidential, but it doesn't seem to always happen. You know, he drifts off script a little bit.
The guy just has to learn the word sorry. People will respect him a little more if he would just say sorry every once in a while.
I think that's his appeal.
That he doesn't
say sorry. You think?
Or he doesn't play it. It's a great game.
Oh, boy.
And didn't Trump make fun of Hillary for being on script in her speeches all the time?
Yeah, all the time. And now we're seeing him drift that way. But as he said, he can become whoever he wants to become.
Right.
So this is just happening. We've got 6-7 weeks till the conventions. It'll be fun when we get there, and I'm looking forward to that as well.
What happens now between now and then those 6 or 7 weeks? It gets kind of boring. Does everything calm down a little bit?
Everything calms down.
Good.
There's a primary in D.C., and then they'll start making commercials. They'll work on vice presidential candidates and the lineups at these conventions, which, you and I agree on the fact that we don't need these primaries to extend a year. I'd like a national primary day, and I'd like the conventions to be one day, personally speaking. I don't know why they need 3 days.
Oh, it's a bunch of muckety-mucks going down there on the taxpayer dime.
That's right. That's exactly right. And
they fight so hard for so long, and then when we vote in November, before the day's even half over, we already know who wins. Like the West Coast shit doesn't even matter at that point a lot of times.
Well, they stopped announcing exit polls until the final polls on national elections, just because of that. People were saying, "Hey, you're skewing the election."
Why do I have to even vote? You're telling me that Obama already won, I guess.
Absolutely,
or whatever.
We ought to just drop Agent Orange on the entire West Coast, contributing nothing.
You get a lot of agreement on that, Jimmy.
Yeah, they're just not contributing anymore. Sorry, guys.
Final question: the VP. When did they announce that shit? In the next
Trump said he's going to do it at the convention. He's going to make it like the reveal on The Apprentice. He wants it to be very exciting. And I think with Hillary, you're going to hear down to 2 or 3 candidates leading up to it. So nobody seems to want to tip their hand. Trump has definitely said at the convention, not before.
Do you like any of these guys? I know you lean Republican. Are you there with Trump or what?
I could go with Gary Johnson if the Libertarians had a shot, because I love the idea of smaller government, more personal responsibility, and people just saying, don't screw with me and don't take my stuff. That's the kind of government I would like. But I don't know if the Libertarians are going to get there. If he could get in the debates, I think there'd be a shot.
Well, I got excited because CNN put him on for, it looked like about 3 minutes, and then I haven't seen Gary Johnson since. It was almost like they threw him a little bone, and that was it.
Hey, did you see the video from the convention where the guy took off his clothes?
Oh, I haven't, but he got me all hot and bothered. What happened?
Oh, that's the big guy, right?
The guy that on a dare.
I did see that. It doesn't really help your cause when you're trying to get something done, and then you got a big fat guy getting naked on stage. It was at the Gary Johnson. I did see this.
That was the Libertarian Convention moment of the day.
I mean, it's very enjoyable to see. It's hilarious, but it really,
wow.
I mean, it's not going to help your cause.
What's he doing?
He's like an 80s wrestler.
Yeah, or Sean Donnelly.
He wishes.
I got him.
That guy's got hair.
Met him in Austin. I liked him. I liked Sean. Yeah, that doesn't help your cause, does it now, Stump Ray?
No, Libertarians kind of get burned on that one.
Why is that guy doing that?
What's the point?
Yeah, why did he do it?
It was a bet. Somebody dared him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it turns out that's the kind of people at the core of the Libertarian leadership.
I like it.
Hey, go up there and take your clothes off. I dare you.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's it. It was a historical night for women, for Hillary and women.
There you go.
And how weird that it was 8 years to the day that she made the speech about the glass ceiling. So it happened in like perfect synchronicity for her.
Yeah. And what are the odds of that? 1 in 365.
Yeah. Yeah, the schedule is pretty much the same every time
it is,
elections come around. So I would go, not that weird.
Well, it makes you think. I don't know. I felt it kind of unusual, and all people are saying it's a sign that she's completed the race now. She's done what she set out to do.
Right. Good for her.
Oh, it's
Whatever.
All right.
I do not have a horse in this race.
The
I'm
debate
proud
will
to
be
say
fun.
that.
I can't wait for the debates. Trump versus Hillary. It could be just.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That guy who took his fucking clothes off was not just some maniac that ran on stage?
He's at the Libertarian Convention.
But why is he at the mic, allowed to be at the mic?
Yeah.
Well, Libertarians are free thinkers, Jimmy. There are very few boundaries in the party.
Yeah, who is this asshole?
You don't like him?
No, I don't.
We're watching the video right now, and he's dancing.
Right there.
All right.
What was his
Wait, I thought
speech?
he ran on stage. He's a part of the fucking convention?
It looks like it. They're not getting him off the stage. They're giving him his time, and he's slowly stripping. He took his tie off.
Wow.
He undid his suspenders. And
he's the Libertarian Party chair?
There you go.
And they're all laughing. What are they laughing at? Any credibility we have. Keep knocking Trump, though. He's a dope, right?
And now,
what are you guys doing?
And now he's in basically a thong, and people are putting dollar bills in his thong. This doesn't help your cause.
What?
Good old Jimmy Week.
Wow, do they look stupid.
It doesn't help your cause.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't help Libertarians at all.
They look like fucking
fools.
Dopes.
They're enjoying it, though. They're enjoying the hell out of it.
Dude, I swear to God, I thought that was the guy who ran on stage.
I did too.
Now everyone's...
That's the party chair?
Everyone's running on stage and putting dollar bills in his fucking thong.
How fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, you're not going to see Ryan Priebus or Debbie Wasserman Schultz doing that at a convention.
Dude, I like a little different thinking.
Yeah.
I don't like a party chair to remove his clothes and dance.
But, I mean, this is why when you see things like this, we can't take it that seriously.
Yeah.
Clapping.
I love the idea of being a libertarian, but you can't have a fat guy stripping down to a thong and then having people put dollar bills in his thong.
Are they watching? Why are they all clapping? Because they're
enjoying the hell out of it.
Are they booing?
Are they booing a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, not everyone, because people going on stage and giving them money.
Oh, there you go.
What the fuck is he doing?
Well, it's on C-SPAN, too.
This is the coolest thing on C-SPAN ever, though.
Yeah, that's true.
What the fuck? What are they doing?
Sounds like a show at the cellar last night.
Just a fucking fat man having a mental breakdown on stage. What the fuck is happening?
It's like Bobby Kelly's album.
And they're throwing his clothes back at him.
Wow.
Yeah, they're mocking him. I don't think they're pissed off about it, though.
I mean, who cares? What's the difference? It's all stupid. It's all pointless.
But it's like the Libertarians are the ones they're fighting so hard to get some recognition.
Right.
And people are talking about Gary Johnson.
Yes, they
And then
are.
you have this asshole.
Yeah, this is not the time to do this. if you want to get some traction for your party.
Can anyone libertarian maybe explain that? Because I like a lot of their thinking. I really do.
Oh, I mean,
can someone say, like, you gotta look at Gary Johnson? People are telling me, you gotta look at the libertarians.
Right.
Please explain this.
You gotta listen to this part, too.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta listen to this part, E-Rock said in the background.
Sorry, it was a dare. I'm gonna go ahead and drop out. Get off the stage. You're making an ass out of yourself.
Oh.
Anybody got any nerve to throw him out?
The other fat guy's pissed.
Idiot.
Wait a minute. Oh, he is the party chair, yeah.
I guess.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Did the gentleman leave his mobile phone?
Throw it in the audience.
Mr. Chairman, point of information: is there an ophthalmologist in the house?
Road to the White House in the corner. Road to the White House.
The next candidate for nomination is Mr. Brett Pajunas. Mr. Pajunas, you and your colleagues have 10 minutes. Pardon me, would the AV people stop the clock? Yeah, thank you. And start it once it begins.
Oh, they're coming up and I guess talking?
Right.
So that's what that fucking jerk-off does? This is attention whore?
Wow.
Ugh.
That makes it a little rough.
Yeah.
We don't mind some silliness, but that's a little too much.
He's the party chair in Florida?
Yeah. And then people will yell at you. You're not giving Gary Johnson enough, attention.
I mean, that guy's not Gary Johnson, but...
True. But Gary Johnson probably should step up and go, all right, enough with the shenanigans. We're trying to, be taken seriously here.
You're like, what is that?
I'm trying to get on a debate stage. This doesn't help our cause.
Wow.
All right, Stump Brain, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
See you. I'll see you at the debates.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Good riddance.
Good riddance to you. All right.
All right.
That was we
got the lesson out of the way.
Yeah, but still.
Did that bother you? The fat guy stripping down?
I'm literally stunned.
Are you?
Stunned. It reminds me of that time that my friend fell out of the closet with videotaping.
What a story.
You got a little heat for that there, Marky.
Tons of heat.
Tons of heat.
My whole thing is, I preface it saying this is kind of a Tucker Maxey story.
Right.
Because I don't know any of his stuff. I've never read it or listened to him.
Unfortunately, it's the story was very similar to one he told on our show, and we called complete bullshit, called him a liar. He got really mad at us. I think he walked off the show, didn't he, Rock?
Did he? You were throwing his book at him. You threw his book when he came back.
I threw his book at him? Good. I'm happy about that.
You kept playing something as he was talking. Tucker was, and we liked him. I enjoyed him. He's a good talker. He's a really good writer. Mm-hmm. And he was telling us some funny stuff. Yeah. And we were all laughing, and we were just kind of hanging out like we hang. Yeah. And then at one point,
there was a turn. I remember there was a turn. Like his stories were like, oh wow. In a weird way, I was relating because I was in a fraternity, and things get a little wacky and stupid if you're in a fraternity. But then he told that one story, and I remember me, Jimmy, and Anthony looking at each other going, what the fuck? This is not a real story.
You just kind of...
And then we all got uncomfortable, and then the whole room turned.
You just knew that you were, he's not telling us a real story. Like, I guess because we get used to here just talking and being our... we all bullshit a little bit. It's part of being a performer. But we tell pretty true stories.
I think we're pretty true with our stories. I mean, if you're in entertainment, you certainly, you pump it up a little bit here and there.
What was the part where you were like, oh, fuck this?
It was the friend falling out of the closet.
I don't remember. Yeah. Well, you were playing this clip. You kept playing this clip.
Which clip was I playing? Do you remember?
I don't know. It was liar. I don't even know where it's from.
Oh, right.
But you were hitting this clip, and
then he was getting mad at me, and I'm like, well, look, dude, your story's not believable.
That was in the way old XM studio.
And it's weird, the timing of this, because E-Bomb's World, somebody posted this actual video on E-Bomb's World on their front page, and it went sort of viral the last few days.
You don't think it's possible for a guy to film in a closet and fall out laughing?
No. What happened was, it was the part where he was talking about
Look, there he is walking off the show. Is the audio good, E-Rock, on this?
He was talking about a guy vomiting. For him, there was he was with a fucking girl, yes, and she just shits on his dick. And then he vomited on her back. And then I think she was vomiting. There was a lot of vomiting, and then the guy fell out of the class. There was like a little too much happening, and then at one point, everyone just understood that it was like, oh, he's just telling us a story.
Yeah.
And maybe it was like, who cares? We should have just enjoyed it. But I was like, I think we felt like bullshitted. Like,
yeah,
we were all having fuck, we were buying into it. Like,
right.
if he had said, like, if we knew, like, if someone was telling you a movie script that happened, you probably would have just laughed through it. Instead, it was very funny.
It was too much. I want to sort of slow down what Jimmy is saying, even though we just said it all. But he's like, yeah, I'm fucking her in the ass. And then I pulled out my dick, and then there was shit on my dick.
And it's embarrassing. We've all had that happen.
So then...
You're like, I'm sorry. I thought sorry, wrong.
So then, I mean, at that point, you're like, all right, that's possible. And then he's like, so I was so grossed out, I started puking on her back.
Yeah.
And then because I'm puking, she started puking. And then my friend, I think the friend in the closet was puking too, Jimmy, I think. But E-Rock's got to find that. So then my friend in the closet, he started puking because we're all puking, and then he fell out of the closet, and then the tape fell out of the camera, and that's why I don't have the video anymore, because then the tape was ruined.
Yeah, this is a lot.
It was just so much to believe. It's like, look, if you're telling a crazy story and you give us one detail that's a little exaggerated, maybe we'll give you a pass. But it was just too much. I'm like, there's no fucking way all this happened.
Yeah, and this is why you're giving me shit, folks. Because I got a friend in the closet. There was no puke or shit. I didn't have any of this.
Just use my name.
Yeah. It's crazy.
E-Rock?
I feel like I showed him the video. People would still be like, come on, you stole the story.
The video doesn't have the actual on-air audio. It's just the audio.
From a camera?
From the camera? Steve C. with videotape, yeah.
I think the clip you were playing was South Park's Liar, Goddamn Liar. Gary Condit.
Yeah.
Whatever his name was.
Gary Condit?
Gary Condit, right.
And, what's her name? Rice?
I forgot that story.
Condoleezza?
No, Levy. Chandra Levy.
I'm sorry. Gary Condit, Chandra Levy.
Chandra Levy.
How could one Chandra be so Levy? Remember great Evan Miller?
That's exactly what.
Wasn't that the story wasn't that the story 9/11 took away?
You know, you might be right.
You're thinking of the towers.
And he didn't do anything.
No, but
Gary Condit did not do it, and everybody thought he killed somebody.
But they were all focusing on her, thinking, oh my God, did he kill Chandra Levy? And it was getting crazy, and then 9/11 happened, and man, that was a guy that was probably, dare I say, a little happy that, a bigger story had knocked him off the news cycle.
Wait, wasn't she missing or something?
Oh, yeah, man.
And then a jogger found her, and then it was like, oh, it wasn't Gary Condit. Had he had sex with her?
I don't know.
I don't remember the story.
I totally forget this.
Do you remember
details of this story?
Not at all.
Huge case of missing jogger in D.C.
But he was getting a lot of heat, and then 9/11 happened.
Yeah,
and whatever story was big, on September 10th, didn't fucking matter anymore. All that shit went away for almost a year.
Oh, shit.
It was almost a year before people started settling down and talking about other shit again.
And then the anniversary happened, and then everybody refocused, Right.
Maybe not a year, but at least a good, I would say, 6 months, right?
At least it might even be here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
But he was like, people like the Gary Condit. What was he? He was a senator or a congressman or something?
Congressman, I believe.
Did he kill her? And I don't remember if he admitted an affair. I think he did.
Right.
It really looked bad.
Yeah.
Wow, it was a big story.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Do we have the audio from the Tucker Max? So we could do this proper? Could someone cut that shit up?
I have it in the back, yeah.
Because it's come up again between this video being posted on E-Bombs World.
Why was it on E-Bombs World? Did someone just put it up?
Yeah, somebody.
He was huge
I had nothing to do with that.
They love him.
Oh, they do? Okay.
He was a college guy,
Oh, well, they didn't love him because they put our video of him walking off the show because we were calling bullshit.
Yeah.
I think he's full of shit. I mean, I could say that. I think Tucker Max is completely full of shit.
With the puking, with the anal, and the guy puking with the can. Come on.
I want you to hear the story now, but we got to go find it.
Yeah,
it's a long story.
He probably mixes the stories in. He probably tells what is basically a true story,
right?
And then does a lot of dressing on it. That's what I'm guessing. We've all done that a little bit. You add a little bit here and there,
tiny bit.
But yeah, I mean,
tiny.
Yeah,
I mean, this is only a 4-minute video clip. Is it worth playing on the show?
No. Like, I never played Monster Rain. I made that whole thing up. I don't like transgender. I mean, come on, do you believe that stuff? Come on, guys.
Let me.
Shed dip.
Let's go to Chris on Long Island. Chris, the teacher, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Chris.
You guys crushed that guy. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I think that the moment that he broke is when you called him out on it and you said, "Oh, where's the tape?" And he kind of paused and was almost like, well, what? The tape?
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, well, my friend threw up." And then he threw up on the camera, and the camera broke, and then the tape broke because of the throw up.
Yeah.
And that was it. I mean, you guys were having a good time, and then, like you said, it absolutely turned, and you guys absolutely destroyed him. I mean, the guy's lying.
Well, you saying he was just trying to have some fun, and we turned it into the fucking McCarthy hearings?
Well, but he did it to himself. I remember now. I mean, more memories are coming back. That we were excited. The guy was a big deal at the time. His book was either selling well at that point or had a nice buzz. And then, I remember the turn going, holy fuck, this guy is full of shit. Is his whole book full of shit? That's what I started wondering.
Well, it sounds like it's super punched up.
It was super punched up. Super, to the point he didn't have to do that.
There was a douchey moment when you guys called him out, and he got, like, really quiet and didn't have an answer. And you could pinpoint it the second that his butthole tightens up because he's like, oh, my God, they just found me out.
I remember.
It might have been something about...
And then we smelled blood in the water, and boy, did we enjoy that back in the day. We did not let up. And then I'm looking at the video. It's a horrible quality video, but then you see Tucker Max going, oh, Jesus, I just got to fucking leave the situation. And he gets up and leaves.
And now we're letting people say that the moon landing never happened, and Iwo Jima is Shima.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, we've softened in our old age.
We've softened a little bit. What are you going to do?
That guy was very passionate.
I get it. Oh, Mark was in there for that too, right?
Huh?
Mark was in there for that too, for the Iwo Jima Shima thing.
Yeah. What was his name? The rage guy.
Yeah, I called him. I'm an idiot. I called him Tom yesterday. I know his first name's Tim. That was pointed out yesterday too. I'll acknowledge that. I was thinking Tom Morello, I guess. But yeah, I know his name's Tim. What, Chris?
Does it kind of changed my view? Like, I was a big Rage fan when I was young, but that guy kind of killed it for me.
Nah, he's still an amazing bass player, and he's part of an amazing band. And this new Prophets of Rage is a pretty cool thing.
And it's fun to hear those wackos go on and on about that shit.
Right.
I was entertained. I was like, man, this guy really believes it.
Yes, he does. And I think he got Chuck D to believe it a little bit, too.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I think Chuck D believes that we didn't land on the moon as well. And people have been sending me the pictures of the stuff that we left behind on the moon. You can search that out online.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, thank you, Chris.
Have a good day. Norman, keep slaying.
I love you, buddy.
All right.
Thanks.
Hey, buddy.
Let me say hi to David in Dallas. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, that Tucker Max, I remember that the moment it all really fell apart was when y'all asked for the tape. Like, where's the tape? We got to see the tape. And he said that when his friend fell out of the closet throwing up, the camcorder dropped on the ground, the tape fell out, and he stepped on it. And I think it was Anthony who said, well, but so what? You could still get the tape. Like, that's not going to destroy the tape. And that's when he just completely broke.
There's a part where he said it was demagnetized, too.
Yeah.
But
all he had to do was go, I don't have the tape with me.
Yeah.
Because it was going to be a one-and-done interview. We weren't going to see the guy again. All he had to do was say, I didn't bring it to New York, but, I have it.
Well, and he also told this other ridiculous story about how he was at some chick's house, and then he was drunk and took her car and wrecked it into a building, and then just got out and threw the keys and took off.
Right.
And y'all were like, that's complete bullshit. There would be police reports. You'd be, somebody would find you.
Okay.
You're just going to walk away from that.
Well, can't we cut up the tape for the show today?
I know. I'm dying to hear it.
Hold on. The boss
kind
wants
of a man down right now, so.
Oh.
What was I here?
Fuck.
Travis had to take care of something.
Can you move from...
Oh, is you all right?
But can you move from your spot for a little while?
If you're cool with that, you just don't have videos.
I think this is really important. I want to hear it now.
All right.
I want to hear good quality of it, not the shitty...
Fine.
Yeah, let's do that. Because after the break, we'll do it. The famous Tucker Max story from back in the day. I got to hear it again.
What's the story?
Well, it's a whole thing because Mark told the story a couple days ago, and people felt like it was a Tucker Max situation, which is a legendary thing on the Opie and Anthony show from back in the day. And so this whole thing has been brought up again.
Yeah.
Twitter blew up. You're a hack. You're a hack. You're stealing stories. I'm like,
they all went after Mark because it sounded very similar to a Tucker Max story.
Okay, Tucker Max. I don't know the story.
Tucker Max. He's an author. He's written a couple of. He's a pretty big writer. Like he writes comedy, like essays.
Like crazy sex college shit.
Like all the stuff that happened to him, and then he told one on our show back in the day, early. Wow, 2006. This was uploaded, so 10 years ago. Damn! And we were having a good time with the guy. His stories were believable,
right?
And then he started telling this one, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then we didn't believe anything he had to say
after that one story.
And then it got to a point he walked off the show because we would not let it go. Yeah.
Like during the show, he walked out.
Yeah, we're gonna find the story.
Classic.
I got to hear the exact story, but.
Timmy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Just again.
Thank you.
You smell good, man.
Exfoliate, thanks.
Yeah, it's nice.
Got a little cologne on.
Mm-hmm.
Little cologne action?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I hear you. I do a little spraying in the morning.
I've been getting the secret
around a little bit.
Women's deodorant now. Game changer.
Dude. Yeah, I grew up with sisters, so sometimes I did that all,
Yeah, powdery stays on all day.
Yeah. Wait, we can officially admit this shit?
All day protection.
All right. I'm there too.
There you go.
I'll admit a secret.
Do it.
Oh, we've read between the lines a long time ago.
I know, they're more like fence posts at this point.
It's not about deodorant, is it?
We can admit this. Because every time I run out of deodorant, I use my wife's, and I'm like, this shit is way better than the stuff they got for men.
It does work. Secret works.
Strong enough for a man.
So every once in a while, I'll sneak in into her action and then do a few swipes.
There you go.
And mix it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I got a yeast infection.
From doing that?
No, I just got one.
Oh,
recently,
really?
yeah.
Are you joking?
No, serious.
You might have to pull your pants down to,
I
see crumbs
people
coming off
believe
his
you
cock?
again.
I'm good now.
Why do you have a yeast infection? You were filming something and...
My guy fell out of the closet. No, I was hooking up with a girl in a hot tub, and we both got one.
Can that happen?
Oh, yeah.
This is my second one.
Oh, the hot tub might not have anything to do with it. Here's what happened. She had one and gave it to you.
Well, hey, either way.
Can you get shit from a hot tub?
It's all
You can get shit from a hot tub.
Yeah.
What can you get from a hot tub?
Several things. You can get crabs from a hot tub.
You can't get crabs from a hot tub.
Yeah, you can get it from a toilet. You can get it from a hot tub.
Well, they might be dead in the water, though.
How the fuck is
the water don't do it. That's what the doctor tell you. Boiling water don't do it. That's why you got to use that shampoo to get them off you.
You cannot get crabs from a hot tub.
I don't know. I've never.
How?
Maybe maybe if they're floating on the water and you get one like on your chest hair or whatever. That could
It's a
happen.
hot tub. It could be around the perimeter of the hot tub.
I don't know.
The odds are
Tubs
against
could
that.
be
I don't know.
This is a bacteria pool.
Right. What else could you get from a hot tub?
AIDS.
Come on.
Yeah, they call it AIDS tub.
Yeah, you can get racist.
They get into your bone. It's soak right in.
You can get friendship. I mean, I don't know.
True.
Guys,
True.
just throwing that in.
Relaxation.
Could be all negative.
Can you get the Zika?
The Zika virus? Well, if the hot tub's in Brazil, I'm sure.
We got another one saying, fuck the Olympics.
Good.
I forget her name. The broad from the Today Show was in here yesterday. I think she's actually pregnant. And she said, fuck that, I'm not going.
Oh, wait. What broad from the Today Show is pregnant?
I forgot her name. From NBC. It's in the paper today.
Hoda?
Not the Hoda.
Yeah, Hoda's not pregnant.
The white one with Lauer.
Baxter?
The main one. I forgot her name.
Ripa?
Not Ripa.
Carrick?
I can see her face.
You
With the
can
hair.
see her
she has
face,
a son or
right?
something already. She has kids already.
I think she's pregnant. She said, fuck that, I'm not going.
Yeah, because you don't want your baby to have an extra small head, shrunken head.
But how long has the Zika been around before now it's become this big thing?
I mean, it's been around for a while, but it's like people got infected recently, and that's why it's in the news. And then it worked its way up to North America.
Right. Paul, what? You got the answer?
Is it Savannah Guthrie?
Yeah.
Savannah Guthrie.
She said that, right?
Yeah, Savannah.
Well, she was supposed to be, one of their big anchors down there.
But you can save money on buying hats because you only get small hats for your kid after that, right? You can use a thimble. Just a thimble. Put a little thimble on your kid's head.
Well, those little finger condoms you put on, those things you
Oh, yeah, right.
Is that Zika going to be in the United States?
It's already here.
So.
Is it actually here?
Yeah, it's already a case of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but is that because someone was somewhere else?
Somebody traveled somewhere else.
All right, that doesn't mean
but
it's
I think
here.
in Florida, somebody might have caught it in Florida.
Really?
One of the lowest states.
And they're also, I think they're also saying if you get bit by a Zika mosquito and you're pregnant, it's not a guarantee you can have a Zika baby.
Right, exactly.
I call them Zika babies. I don't know what the actual name is.
Zika babies.
But that's not a guarantee either.
Yeah, it's not a guarantee. Nothing's a guarantee.
And if you're not pregnant and you get bit by one of these fucking things or stung, what is it? Bit, I guess, officially. Yeah. Nothing happens to you.
But you don't want to take the risk. You don't want to have the risk of
No shit.
Kids coming out.
I know we moved on from politics, but it just popped up on our TV. Did you see Meryl Streep dressed as Donald Trump?
She killed it, yeah.
No.
Is there audio yet of her doing this?
This was a little while ago, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see this yet?
No, I never heard about it.
It's pretty fucking scary how close. Look at this.
Look at that.
Holy shit.
She went all in.
She went all in. She went all in.
Oh my God.
She had the gut. She had the Trump gut.
Trump doesn't have that much of a gut, does he?
What is this?
I don't think so, but she...
wow, she thought of a would-be kidnapper, the mother?
Yes, she did.
Wait, there's a guy actually literally trying to
take a kid?
Who's trying to take a kid? That like, if you're you gotta just sneak in there.
Florida.
Yeah.
It's always Florida.
You gotta do this. You go, psst, and then they come out. But when the mother comes, you walk away. You don't argue.
Yeah.
That's mine. You don't get into someone else's car and go, that's my car.
So you don't fight for it?
No, you go, psst, and if they don't come, you go, I don't know what happened.
I thought this one was mine.
No, it's a tug of war worth having.
All the other kidnappers are like, you get a van and candy. What are you doing? You don't just take it out of a store.
Who the fuck?
That one really likes kids, man.
Yeah.
Still dragging as the mom is chasing you.
He looked like an Ohio fucking gorilla pulling a kid through the enclosure.
Shoot him in the face.
Wait, how old is that girl though? She's
that's not a kid.
That's a teenager.
Yeah, that's like.
Man tries to drag girl away. Okay, they're not saying a kid.
Okay.
In broad daylight.
That's different.
Like, where are you going with the kid? Like the girl, she's struggling. The mother's
and the mom's on the big side. So all the mom had to do was hold on to her kid's ankles, and that was it.
Offensive tackle.
That was it.
Yes.
Is that an ex-boyfriend or something, or is that like
a sheriff?
Mother fights off would-be kidnapper in store.
Is that a stranger though?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Don't you hate when they yell that?
Maybe it was a bad breakup.
I would assume that
Tinder date.
It was a fucking stranger.
In broad daylight, with the moms there.
Mom, and then the mom hanging on to her kid's ankles, and this kid is still trying to grab the girl.
Still dragging the girl through the fucking the meat section.
It's kind of flattering. He really wants her.
God, let's see a picture of this girl.
I know, right?
Is she Holly Berry?
And then what? The guy will do a couple days in county, and then he'll be back out on the street.
No, he's staying in jail. This is on television.
He's not
this video.
staying in jail.
He's at least getting 5 years for that.
No, what? You're crazy.
I don't know. What's the law? What's the rule?
Crazy.
He's right. It is Florida. He'll get 2 weekends in there.
Oh, is this the? We got a lot to do today.
There's so much happening.
You hear about the transgender just beating everybody? How is that fair?
It's a male to female transitioning.
Yeah. Born biologically a male, I guess you could say it that way. And now he's running girls track.
That's not right.
Kicking everyone's ass.
It's kind of like the boxer chick. Remember the boxer who was trans and then was beating up girls in the ring?
Yeah, crazy big old arms and shoulders.
This is where it gets
That's a thick
crazy.
Puerto Rican thing.
What was it? Are we talking about the UFC fighter, or there was a boxing one
UFC.
UFC, yeah.
Rogan raised the issue, and it was smart. It was about like you're born with certain tendons and bone structure.
Yeah.
It's different physically. And that to me is unfair. You can't, just because you have a pussy or breasts or hormones, it doesn't mean that you can run against girls. It's all right.
I mean,
I thought they changed the rule. Like, it's what you were born as. That's what you can compete as.
I think when it comes to sports, you got to go with, biologically, are you a man or a female?
Mm-hmm.
You could say that's still right.
Yeah. You can't.
Can you?
I mean, you can't mix up the sports like that. Then, just like with the UFC thing, you're just going to have guys who used to be guys beating up women in the ring?
Right.
Holy fucking Thailand. How's that even possible?
That's this obsession with being fake polite, and there's no common sense. It's fucking annoying.
Yes. That's why it's fun to tell really progressive women they look like Caitlyn Jenner, because they have to take it. They can't get angry at you.
Hey, your girl's in the paper today. I was thinking about you.
Who's that?
I think her name's Ashley
Madison.
Thank you, Ashley Graham, the big girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not a good pick.
Oh,
you
really?
know the picks I saw?
Wait. Me and Mark are on the same page on this one.
And some awful pictures that came out about with her on the beach. They took some fucking.
They're forcing us to say that this is beautiful. I don't think it's beautiful. Maybe beautiful on the inside. I could acknowledge it, and I do see that that's possible.
Yeah, the picture.
But
is it them trying to keep her wet and pushing her back in the water?
She's got the wet hair. Very good.
They got the.
She's in the paper today.
Yeah,
there it is.
Her fupa was on fleek.
Oh, damn!
But they're all like they're like
point.
They're
She's
like
pretty.
big and beautiful.
There's another side shot that's just it looks bad.
Her face is very pretty. Wow,
her face is phenomenal.
She'll get it.
She's got a great face, but she's too fucking big for most people.
She's like a centaur, but Oprah on the bottom.
I'm sorry. I mean, there is a market for that, but it's not the majority.
Damn, that is a thigh.
But then you comment about this and you get in trouble for that shit.
That look like a turkey leg that Woody Woodpecker be trying to snatch us like just a thick ass. But I still throw it to her. Look at that fupa. I go at that foop.
That face is, she's got a lovely face, yes.
Beautiful girl.
Beautiful.
She's just not everybody's cup of tea or bowl of tea or whatever.
Look at that. Look at that. There's a giant...
Right there. Look at that side shot, Mark.
Oh, man.
There's a giant coat covering up her huge ass until they get the shot right.
The fucking coat the Elephant Man wore when he was running through the subway. That jacket stinks.
Yeah, that's a thigh, huh?
His name's John Merrick.
That's too
the London
fucking
fog.
big.
Yes,
the London
it
fog
certainly
jacket.
You would be...
She looks good there.
She looks good there, yeah, but she's covered up there.
You would kind of be embarrassed walking around New York with someone that big.
Some guys
on your side.
Some guys are fine with that. It's a thing.
She's well over 200
I'll walk around
pounds.
with a big bitch like that. I dated some girl who was like 6'2".
Yeah?
Thick like that, yeah. But she was like really feminine. But just like her, but she's really, if a woman is real feminine, you can pull off anything. But you gotta pack a lunch for this one. Go pick up some White Castles or something.
Yeah, go back. These are the pictures I made the Daily News today. Yeah, right. Whoa, go,
the side one?
Yeah, let these bending over.
Yeah, it was a bad one they put in the paper. They try to go at her.
You saw that they were a little bad.
Go at her.
I don't know.
But they're just being,
right.
being real.
That's a nice one.
It looks like she's wearing a net, too, which doesn't help her cause.
Who's that?
It's a bit on the netty side.
It's a juicy rump, though. From the back, that's a great shot.
There's a couple dolphins caught on the other side. You gotta let them go. That's the law. You gotta let them.
That hiney sticking out there, that looks really good right there.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
Right. Oh, see, I'll tear that up.
Too fucking big. There's no perspective. If you were behind that, you would look ridiculous.
I would get behind that.
Is the right word.
I'd put my the vagina's probably nice and wet.
Moist.
Yeah.
Big girls got nice moist eyes.
Yeah, I'd get back there, I'd just sink in.
That's poor apple box.
But where's the moisture coming from?
Everywhere.
It's coming down from
all the folds.
You never knocked down a big girl. You knocked a big girl down back in the day, yeah.
Yes.
Probably my cooing voice. That's where the wetness would come
And
from.
I am here to say that I enjoyed the hell out of it. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's a good
But
bang.
I'm not going to walk around with it.
Great bang.
Okay, you don't want to be seen out with it.
And then you say that, and you're a fucking scumbag because everybody's supposed to be beautiful now and amazing and the hottest fucking thing ever.
There are some sexy pictures though, like that. Her hiney is nice.
Nice.
I don't like.
I like
her
a big
hiney at
hiney.
all. I don't
Me
like
too.
her giant thighs. I don't like the cellulite.
The thighs, a little big, but the hiney, I'd hold on to those hips and I'd just give her a lousy fuck.
Yeah.
I'd give her a lousy fuck. I'd give her one that I owed her an apology for. Like, look, I got up to the plate. I'm sorry. I hit a dribbler down the third base line. As she was fucking stands up, my little load drips down her leg. She's like, ugh.
But her face
I
is
love it.
Her face is beautiful. Mark, where you at with this?
Yeah.
You're still in the same place. You are, right?
Yeah, great mug, but those thighs are obscene.
Look at the front foop. Look at the foop in the front. That fat upper pussy part.
That's ridiculous.
I would still go at it.
Look at those feet, though. Man, she's got man feet.
You're going to lose your keys and your cell phone and everything in there.
Where does she got giant bruises?
Where?
Oh, she probably bumps into things. She doesn't know. She's busy.
She knocks over lamps.
No.
She bumps into stuff.
She knocked over a local bus.
Accidental.
Guys are mean.
The military firing at her.
She was trying to get her around a boutique somewhere and might have banged into a couple antiques.
Yeah. Clumsily knocked into a shelf.
She thought she could go antiquing and realize, it's a little tight in here.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I would go at it, though. Look at this.
I would, too.
Yeah, I just give her a kiss.
It would be, you give her a kiss.
I would make out with her while she played with my nipples, and I'd tug my penis. And that would leave her very, very unsatisfied. It would leave me feeling relieved and relaxed, and her feeling wanting.
I don't buy it. I don't buy that you're a selfish lover like that, Jimmy.
No, I mean, I'll eat your cooter, but...
There you go.
You lose your whole head in there.
Yeah.
And enjoy it.
Free State of Jones? What the fuck is that movie?
What?
I don't know. It didn't look good.
Who was in it?
I don't know.
I didn't even see that.
So yeah, for the folks at home, if you get a yeast infection, just spray it with tough-acting tenactin. It's a fungus.
Really?
Yeah,
You're saying it wrong.
Is it?
I was walking around my house saying that in a Chicago accent one time. For no reason. For hours. Tough acting, tenactin. For hours, I couldn't stop saying it.
Yeah, no roommate, right?
No, alone.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy talks to himself a lot.
I don't believe it.
I literally, it just hit me. Tough acting, tenactin. And it felt so wonderful. I couldn't stop.
Maybe it was jock itch.
That's what it is, jock itch.
Yeah, it's the same type of thing.
Same thing.
Fungus, yeah.
All right, do you work out or you walk around New York getting all sweaty and shit?
No. I think it was just the gal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she snuck it up
So
on
what,
her.
jock itch is basically a yeast infection?
It's all fungi.
Yeah,
It's all in the same category?
Yeah.
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 I'm eating some yogurt, get some cultures.
Oh. What about Gold Bond? Is that a...
That keeps it dry.
Okay.
But that won't really get rid of it.
You ever try the blue Gold Bond? The one that makes it little
feels like your balls are on coke.
It heats them up.
Oh, does it?
Tingles.
Ooh, you gotta mix that shit down a little bit with the regular.
You gotta break it down with baby powder?
You gotta cut it.
Coke.
You gotta cut it.
You gotta stomp on it.
You go just pure blue. That's a mistake.
I never tried the blue one.
It heats it up a little bit like a Bengay.
Oh no! Now I got Bengay on my balls, but accidentally before.
That's not fun.
Never a good time.
Yeah,
but
he's a
cut,
good guy.
You cut the blue with the yellow, and then it's a little nice. If
then you can move that product on the street.
If you can find the right combo, it's not too bad. You get a little heat down there, just enough.
Okay, a nice little balance
to make yourself feel alive.
Bengay on the nutsack.
Fuck that.
What was that? That was in that movie Lucas.
Lucas?
Have you seen Lucas?
Oh, that little boy with the glasses.
Yes. They put, I think it was Bengay in his jockstrap.
Oh, yeah.
And, just show him running around the field.
It was like hot. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It was hot. Something hotter than Bengay, though.
Yeah. It was.
Now, a Bengay on the ball's worse than shampoo in the pee hole.
Oh, I've had that. Suave, the worst.
Yeah. You sure are.
Wait, you don't know this, Sherrod, obviously.
What? So, I never had shampoo in my pee hole.
You never jerked off with shampoo in the shower?
No, it's awful. It's awful.
No. And then I jerked off in the shower, but not with shampoo.
And then something happens with your pee hole because you used the shampoo.
It burns.
And then the first pee you have it burns to it's brutal.
Oh, You've
never had this.
No, I never had that.
You don't use shit to whack off.
Oh, natural.
Obviously.
Flesh to flesh.
It's probably better off using lotion, though, because what happens is I grab under my dick, and it's just an act of aggression.
Yeah, I like a nice chafing.
Yeah, but I shouldn't. It's not good for your dick.
Do you go sock on for when you finish?
Sometime, or I'll usually go paper towel or something like that. Get it out of there.
You ever get really lazy and you're about to blow your load, and I'll actually lay the paper towel on my chest and come on it. And then all you gotta do is it's almost like you're fucking wiping the mouth of an invalid. All you gotta do is dab the helmet on it when you finish.
Yes.
Roll it up and throw it away.
Yeah. It's like making the worst fajita of all time.
Oh God, really? Doesn't it take you out of your game a little bit to prepare the area?
Yeah, it does.
For splash?
It has to.
Yeah. You know how many shirts I've saved like that, though? That were black shirts that would have been ruined?
Oh, yeah. They're laying the paper down. It's like you're doing some painting, you know?
Yeah, you're gonna fight. You know that it's going to be a problem. And
you put a tape down.
You do that, and then after you come, you just you squeeze your dick, and then the last dribble comes out, and then you just take your dick and you wipe it on the towel.
Yeah.
Finito.
Yep.
Finito.
Everything in my apartment has been wiped on once.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Bedspread, whatever.
Well, why don't we take a break? We got E-Rock cutting up the Tucker Max
Where's
thing.
our food?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh boy,
we have new interns. So
Jimmy's hungry.
Maybe they're trying to figure out their routes still. I stalled as much as I can.
The new interns. Who's in new interns?
Some new interns today.
What happened to the skinny boy?
Whatever. They all moved on. Oh. They all had to move on.
Trying to make something on themselves.
I feel bad because every intern comes in here hoping that it's going to lead to a gig.
Right.
And then it doesn't in most cases because they just don't have openings.
Roland.
So then we sort of just throw them back.
It's just humiliation they walk out the door with.
I feel bad because you see in their eyes, they're hoping that this leads to maybe a little, starter job.
Yeah, when they first started like this, kid, I'm so happy to be here.
Right. We've hired a bunch over the years, but we can't hire all of them. So it's kind of like fishing. You just throw them back and hope they find their way. I don't know.
Speaking of fishing, there she blows.
Look at that.
I'll hit that, man.
Ahoy.
That big bitch, I'll knock that down.
Look, it's not going to ruin my day, but I just get mad when, they tell you this is big and beautiful, and if you say anything differently, we're going to come after you.
Yeah, that's not right.
I mean,
if
like
it's not your cup of tea, then it's not your cup of tea. But I still think That's
too big, and she's got youth on her side.
That's not your giant saucer of tea. That's not your trough of tea.
It's a capital T. Yeah, but that leg, I mean, I just picture eating it if she died. That would keep you alive.
For months.
Yes.
For months. You salt it and dig a hole and put it down there. Right. Keep that meat preserved.
And it's only going to get worse as the years go on.
Maybe.
We all try to do the right thing and keep our weight down, but,
Yeah, the mechanics of her body is going to slow down.
Yes.
See, that's... whatever.
And then if she loses weight, you got to go, you look great. So which one is it? You can't be beautiful both ways.
You're not allowed to say you look great if they lose weight.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Maybe she might look weird when she loses weight. Maybe she'll look like Luther Vandross or Skinny Oprah.
Oh, yeah. Al
Some
Roker.
people are meant to be fat because when they lose the weight, they look like they're melting, like a candle or something.
It's like they go from fat to full-blown AIDS.
Skinny Al Sharpton looks weird.
Oh, yeah. Weird.
He does look weird.
He looks horrendous.
I liked him better when he was wearing a giant hubcap around his neck. He's all giant medallion.
Yes, running suits, the track suits.
Yeah.
Middle of Bensonhurst.
Does he get respect in the community?
Yeah, he does.
He does, right?
Look, he gets the respect in everybody's community. Fucking every presidential candidate on the Democratic side went to go meet him.
So weird.
It's like they talk all that shit about him, but then they at this Rainbow Coalition like this. Picture time.
Right? They gotta sit down with Sharpton if you want any heat.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It is. He's going to be a bigger voice for the black community, even bigger than Obama when Obama gets out of office. They'll still be going to Sharpton and not, you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about Obama. He's a young guy. What does he do next?
Comedy. He's going to come take all our money. Son of a bitch.
What does he do next for real, man?
Big money, speeches. We're going around the world.
Just enjoy his life?
Probably a lot of Bill Clinton stuff, try to help people around the globe.
You think?
Yeah.
You think he'll do all that?
Build a house like Jimmy Carter and his peanut gallery.
Oh, he's not building a house.
Build some houses for people.
Oh, for the people, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that he's just going down the street from the White House. That's going to be very strange next year.
Yeah.
He's renting a house so his daughter could finish school with her friends.
Really?
Yeah. He's saying, local.
They said it's going to be strange because, the old president leaving has always been a big deal in this country where they're waving from the top of the stairs of a helicopter or a jet or whatever.
Fly off to never be seen again.
Air Force One or whatever I should have said. But this guy, how does he leave?
He's going to be chilling.
But they have that moment where, it's the passing of the torch. New guy comes in, old guy waves and leaves.
Yeah, he's not even looking on a helicopter. He's just going to walk out the gates right next door to his house.
He should jump on a city bus. How great would that be? How great would that be? City bus to his residence that he's renting down the street.
Yeah.
It is a mansion where he's moving into.
I can't stall anymore. I don't know where the food is. So why don't we take a break and figure some shit out?
Oh, y'all still waiting on the intern to bring food?
We got Eric cutting up the Tucker Max. Hopefully we'll have that audio after the break.
Because
Mark told his story the other day, and then everyone fucking hammered him for being like Tucker Maxey.
I don't even know. Okay, let's
Tucker
play.
Maxey.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
So we're going to play
sounds white and fun.
We're going to play the original story that really bothered us back in the day. It's from 10 years ago.
Oh, shit.
So we got Mark Norman. Are you playing Caroline tonight, Mark?
Yes, sir. We'd love to have you. Come on out.
What time? Because
8 o'clock.
I think we're all going to see a movie tonight.
Ooh, what are you seeing?
What movie?
Nice Guys?
What are we seeing, Paulie? The Conjuring.
Oh, people are talking. Terrifying.
Where's that? Conjuring 2?
It's in your old neighborhood.
Conjuring 2.
Is that place?
Yeah, our old theater.
What time?
We're all going if you want to go.
You know what time?
I don't even know if I want to go. I think it's at 7.
The first.
Are you on at 8:30?
Yeah, I'll be going at 8:30.
No, you're actually going to hit the stage at 8:30?
Yeah, 8:30ish.
I might blow off The Conjuring 2 to go see you.
Oh, wow. Hey, no pressure.
Conjuring.
I don't like horror movies.
I don't either.
Not
Scary.
a fan.
Is this one supposed to be scary?
Yeah. The first one was crazy.
Oh, it's going to get you.
The first one did frighten me.
I never saw the first one.
Scary.
A couple of movie theaters hired a priest to help people when they left.
Really?
Fun fact, yeah.
That's just
Google it.
That's awesome, though.
No, but that's just to get to boost the film.
Oh, yeah.
What was the priest supposed to do? Touch you? On the way
exactly.
out?
Yeah, give you a little blessing.
Exercise the demon.
They should have hired one after Spotlight.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, that would have boosted the press.
It's like none of the crowds are leaving the fucking...
They're staying in.
Yeah, there's a guy outside with a heart on.
I only saw Spotlight for this radio show. That's a movie I wouldn't go search out.
No, I mean, it was good for a comedy, but...
I understand the abuse that happened. I don't need to see that shit.
Yeah, Hers is good, though. Hers is a good movie.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Bunch of tattletales ratting out some good men. I didn't care for that shit at all.
Yeah, the kids
Raising
were cute.
rats.
Can you explain the Conjuring to me?
Yeah,
because I really never saw it.
These people move into a house, and there's some evil spirits, and the spirits are giving them all a real hard time.
It presents the daughter, right?
They're showing up. They're doing like ghost things, or things of that nature. There's a whole bunch of frightening moments where the people walk into the room and the ghost is like, knocking this over and that over, and there's a breeze.
This is a few breezes.
Yeah, it's a scary one.
I guess I'll go check it out today.
Check it out.
Stop being a fucking pussy, right?
It's like when I see scary movies in the daytime, I'm like, nah.
Yeah, but it's still in the theater.
I don't like them.
You walk outside, the sun's out. It's like, that was nothing.
6:30, maybe I will go to see The Conjuring. Were we interviewing someone from that movie tomorrow?
I would assume that's why. Cause
Patrick Wilson.
Oh, right.
Who's that?
Wasn't he? What else?
He was the lead in Fargo in the second season.
Okay.
Oh, that guy.
Well, everybody tonight, go see The Conjuring.
Hey, it leads to
go see Mark at the fucking.
They're selling the Amityville Horror House again.
Oh, in Long Island.
800 G's. You could have the Amityville Horror House.
That's all.
I mean,
they can't get rid of that
horror
thing.
house.
I don't know.
They
Can you
can't
live
give it
there,
away.
even if it's all bullshit?
I would just let people stay there and open a fucking bed and breakfast, and
Area,
dummies
yeah.
would come there every weekend and pay money.
When I was
Airbnb
growing up on Long Island, and you're just a teenager with beer and a car with your friends, we always would go, let's go check out the house, and we'd go down there. It was fucking creepy.
Didn't they change the facade though?
I was getting to that point. They used to have those two windows that looked like eyes, sort of.
Right.
And somebody bought the house and said, "Fuck this! We don't want people, stopping in front of the house all night long." So
Right.
they changed it up to make it confusing for the people. I think I heard that anyway.
I guarantee people who move in there are like, this is bullshit, this is nonsense. But they all probably have one moment where it's 3 o'clock in the morning and they hear something like, nah. All right, wait, what is it? Like every one of them has had that moment.
But your brain gets a little weaker at night too.
What's the story?
A little
3
weaker,
people?
right?
The whole family died?
No, that was Ronnie DeFeo.
And they went to the bar down the street after he killed a bunch of...
Killed his family.
And then had a few drinks.
Bad Boy Ronnie, they called him.
I'll say.
And then he goes to jail, and then the George and I forget his wife's name, Lutz, the Lutz family.
Yes.
Right.
Bought the house, and they claimed there was a haunting and all this nonsense, and they passed lie detector tests, but
yeah, I don't know.
Bullshitting.
Would you stay a night in there, Jim?
Yeah, of course.
A weekend?
No. No, a night I would. I wouldn't. What am I going to do by myself? I mean, it'd be
But
boring.
when you're falling asleep at night, your brain gets a little weak, and you start getting a little...
Hearing things?
Well, I don't know.
Creaks?
You get a little creeped out sometimes, right? In the middle
Who's
of the night?
there? Yeah.
I've had enough of ghosts. They're just such fucking creeps.
You're done with them?
Yeah, it's like, what do they do? Fuck you. Get in the car, drive.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shithead.
Watch TV. They never watch TV. Or
They
listen to
don't
the
do
radio.
anything.
Don't
You're
turn it
lurking in
on.
this shitty house. You suck.
Yeah.
Why are they wearing clothes? Let's go with that
I
point.
know. And why don't they ever have headphones in?
Yeah, why are they wearing clothes? Do you haunt with your last outfit? Whatever you wear
I
in the
guess. Why would you need that shit?
Yeah, that's what you do. You come to my shitty house.
Right, and you're wearing some fucking old wedding dress or something?
I'm an evil
What?
spurt.
What the fuck?
And what about like the celebrities? How come you never see them? It's never like, there's Prince is in my house.
Right.
That's a good point.
It's always some old weirdo, like an old prospector.
I liked it.
That was a good. You hit that note.
I liked it. I hit the note.
Oh, I didn't know what that was.
That's Prince, brother. That's Prince.
Bravo.
Sherrod knows.
You hit that note. I thought I was on the elevator with you.
Thank you.
Then he died on the elevator.
When doves cry. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got Mark at Caroline's tonight.
Yeah, come on
show
out.
only, 212-757-4100. Go see Mark Norman. And then what do you got?
Rooster Teeth Feathers in Sunnyvale, California this weekend. And listen to my podcast, Tuesdays with Stories. We'd love to have you.
Joe List.
Joe List!
Yeah.
And then Jimmy's hitting the Hamptons this weekend. West Hampton Beach, Saturday night.
8 o'clock. And then next weekend after that, I'm in Albuquerque and Salt Lake City. Go to my website, and there'll be plenty of updates.
Are you staying at your Hamptons house?
I am, actually. I have a little place out there.
Oh.
Very little. It's 1 bedroom, no bathroom.
JimNorton.com for all your dates. Hopefully E-Rock's got the audio cut up by now. I'm hoping. So we'll do that after the break, the Tucker Max audio. And Sherrod.
Tucker Max.
A&E, July 6th, his show starts
July
up.
6th, 10:30, baby. Black and white. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Commercials
crazy.
running.
Commercials running. They out there. We got like 5 more promos coming out, I think, today or tomorrow.
That's exciting. Good for you, buddy. All right, we'll be back hopefully with the Tucker Max story, which is legendary in the Opie and Anthony world.
Cute.
You were so very wrong. What's that about?
I don't know, but she's adorable. I hope nobody did anything evil to that little girl.
I can't wait to hear about it.
I'm sure they did. They probably thought she couldn't do something that she did.
Okay.
Right.
This little girl's smiling. She looks retarded, but she's got glasses. So they probably underestimated her somehow.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't put the headline.
Right, because she looks
You
happy.
think you're wrong. You think you could do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, now we got to find out what that's about.
It's on Fox.
She's holding a little paper, so she probably wrote something or you know did something good.
The cutest little girl.
Yeah, the little glasses are cute. They're probably too small for her head, though. She might want to get regular glasses, like John Lennon glasses.
Right.
Children shouldn't wear John Lennon glasses.
She like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
Exactly. She's a 2-year-old hipster. What's wrong with you?
All right, we will break here then. Yes, back. Mark Norman, Sherrod Small
In the building.
and E-Rock cut up the Tucker Max audio. There's a lot here. I'm trying to figure out what we want to do. I know we're going to put the whole Tucker Max episode on our. That's a little loud, Paulie. Paulie, turn me.
It's Paul's twin brother. That ain't Paul.
No,
Paul.
that's. Paul's in the big spot today. Travis had to tap out.
What happened to Travis?
He's all good. Just had to do a short day today.
Oh, okay.
He set us up all nice, and then he left.
He's got some plans with his lady.
He's having his asshole shaved.
Oh.
He's a hairy ass, and when he shits, it gets caught there. It's almost like when someone falls off a high wire, the net. That's what his logs are like in his ass hair. Jesus, and they swing.
And that swing right
That's
there?
rough.
Yeah, so he's having it shaved.
All right.
Having his asshole shaved.
It is summertime.
It's a special day for a boy.
I go for the summertime shave down, but I don't go that crazy.
Yeah, you don't go between the butt cheeks?
God, just some of the arm hair and some of the back hair and some of the shoulder hair and
You're
some of
hairy
the
son of a
chest
bitch.
hair and some of it just keeps growing.
I have none except around my pubes.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of hair.
Really?
I'm like a hairy dude.
I have bitch arms.
Let me see it. You got the smoothest skin. It's so
I'll
smooth.
stop you.
You-
Damn, Marta.
Oh, yeah, you are smooth.
Oh, come on. Cut it out,
You use
guys.
a loofah, don't you?
He doesn't
I don't
believe in
either.
the sun. Stay out of the sun. You get nice skin.
Nice soft.
Like Mr. Norton.
What about your vitamin D? Don't you, vitamin E you get from the sun?
I do have a little bit of a vitamin D thing, but in high school I was voted boy most likely to be mistaken by a stick of butter by a blind person.
You're more parquet.
Johnson & Johnson sued because baby powder causes cancer. Yeah, we should have mentioned that when we were
Are
talking.
they?
Yeah, I remember
talking
the
about
black lady.
powder earlier.
I think it was a black woman who first filed the first suit against them.
And everyone thought, this is bullshit. But
it's
then it
true.
turns out it's true.
I think it was like urine.
Maybe we shouldn't say it
uterus.
turns out to be true. Maybe they're still fighting it.
Is it true? I
But
never even
there
heard
are-
that.
Yeah, what the
I
hell?
a lot of people
have
reported
certainly
they-
heard that this could be a problem.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm glad.
just say that.
I don't use baby powder. I don't care.
Well,
Supposedly the ones that have been putting the powder, let's just call it powder in general, on their cooch.
Yeah, on your genitalia.
They've been having some problems.
Yeah.
Why are you putting powder on your pussy?
Yeah.
But that's what it's for. Yeah, they put it on their tits, they put it on the puss.
Stop it on a little baby's bottom. And
Keep
that's
it all
it.
nice and fresh and shit.
Oh, no, that does it cakes up.
A good powdering is nice.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I'd hate to lick a pussy with powder on it.
I know, it's like a paste.
Yeah. A confectionery donut.
It's like plaster of Paris.
You gotta rub it in.
Building a volcano for your 5th grade science fair.
Exactly. What is this? Get this powder off your box, you goose.
Yeah, it's like fucking a beignet.
God, you gotta rub it in before it gets to that point.
Yeah. Hey, there's powder in your asshole.
Oh my God.
Right.
Hey, is your asshole doing snuff like in 1800? Get this off your asshole. It's like making out with George Washington. I despise your powdery cunt.
Are you blowing off of school, Sherrod Small?
What?
Someone's saying you're blowing off of school and you won't come to this school to talk to the kids.
Yeah, I talk to kids all the time. What school is this?
Sure.
Wait, that's your thing?
Yeah, I
you
go to all the time. I go to public schools all around the city, even in Maryland.
What are you talking about?
Just keep kids on the right track. You know, these wayward boys and girls, they need help. They need guidance.
And then you go outside and smoke one.
I go out there and smoke one
of your...
I buy weed right off the kids. That's where I go, so I might as well talk to them while I'm down there.
Sherrod makes his own cigarettes. Let's just put it that way.
I roll them.
It's a very interesting combination you got going.
A Newport or Marlboro start putting weed in them, I got to do it myself.
He's got a little something going on in the cigarettes.
That's
Maybe I shouldn't say that shit.
I have a prescription, so it's all good.
Okay. Timothy in New York, go ahead.
Yes, I reached out to Sherrod a few weeks ago, asked him to come speak to my kids.
What school is this?
Bread and Roses.
Wedding Roses?
Bread. It's up in Harlem. I contacted you a few weeks ago, and you liked one of my requests, but then you wouldn't respond after that.
Oh, yeah, because I've been working on this show, but I'll come there and talk to the kids. They don't have weapons, do they?
Well, I don't think they do. I hope not.
Well, that don't sound real convincing, sir.
Right.
But I'll come up there. What's the name of the school again? Bread and Roses?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Send me another message.
Right.
We'll make it happen.
Why the hell is it called Bread and Roses?
Yeah.
Well, it's an old labor union song. You know, give us bread, but also give us roses.
Okay. All right. I'm in now.
Yeah. I go to inner city schools and talk to kids as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I spread the message about,
What do you spread, Jimmy?
I got grounded. I talk about the tough upbringings I had that they relate to in the inner city.
Right.
Jimmy
Scare them straight.
He goes to spread and toeses. That was a leap. I know you like feet.
I some feet I do.
How old are the kids, too? What age range is it?
I hung up
on. You hung up on? Oh.
I thought we were done.
Yeah, we're done. But yeah, I'll definitely go up there.
I would guess, I'm going to guess junior high.
Yeah.
Because by high school, it's too late, right?
Yeah, they already who they are.
They already don't want to listen to nobody. The junior high, you could still maybe get in there and change some things up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think you might be right.
Do you do colleges, Sherrod?
Yeah, I used to. I used to do them more than I do them now, yeah.
Do you find them too sensitive?
Now they grown sensitive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I used to do maybe like 25, 30 a fucking season.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's not worth it. These kids would just want to be, even before you even get to the show, I think the kids enjoy it. It's the motherfuckers in charge of the show. This is what it's got to be.
Right.
You can't save F.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Fuck off.
I do my homework stuff they love, though.
Oh, you do your homework bits?
Hey, anybody, is it, where's that guy that points out when the teacher forgets to give out the homework? Watch out for him. I keep it good-natured.
Okay.
Let me ask you guys this, though. We've been talking about how the colleges are very sensitive. Is that going to fuck up comedy as these people get older and older?
Hopefully, life will step in and show them what's right.
Fuck up.
Yes, because you got to step off your campus
because those are your
reality.
Future audiences. Obviously, yeah. They move on through life, and now they're the ones that are going to be in these comedy clubs.
Everybody despises their college selves. You look back like, boy, I was dumb back in college.
But it will affect comedy. It will affect it.
You think?
I'm hoping that life will intervene, but. Who knows?
I mean, even when I went to school in the School of Hard Knocks, you kind
of... You kid and play.
Yeah.
So you think some of these kids will just wake the fuck up and go,
yeah, they would have to.
That was ridiculous in college with the safe space and all that.
Yeah, it's going to begin with they're going to feel funny around their friends because their friends still going to have college mentality. And they're going to already have a job or something and be like this, I can't hang with these motherfuckers no more.
Right.
And eventually all of them will have that experience in their life.
Right.
The drinking, the drugs, and I think it's swaying the other way, this PC thing. I think it's kind of going the other way.
No.
You don't think so?
No, Mark, I want you to be right, too. I've been wanting that for years.
5 years, I think it'll be flip-flopped.
No way, it's getting worse.
Come on.
We keep looking for signs.
It's got to get worse before it gets better.
But it won't get better. We keep looking for signs it's going to get better. Like what we think, but what we think is better, they don't. Younger people don't.
I'm with Jimmy. I remember, God, way back in '97, Bruce Mittman, our GM up there in Boston.
Right.
The PC shit was really hitting radio, starting to hit radio. I'm like, they can't possibly get worse than this. What happened?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, can't possibly get worse than this. And he's like, oh, this is just the beginning. And I laughed at him at the time. I was stupid. I'm like, there's no fucking way. And boy, has it gotten way worse.
Yeah,
hopefully
since
the people
97.
who
never swings back. It will not swing back.
But hopefully the people who enjoy the non-PC shit represent and fucking come out even harder.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, there's enough.
You know what I'm saying?
But look since Dice in the 90s. It has done nothing but get worse.
Yeah.
The swing back is, me and Colin have talked about this since Tough Crowd. Never going to swing back. Ever.
I mean, but they're getting edgier with their TV shows, and there's more
talking about Jimmy Fallon?
Oh, jeez.
Edgier with certain things.
Some
not
content?
With content. Not like, there's like with language a little bit, like you'll see a little nudity.
Right.
But that's why the Netflix and the rest of them, which are some of the other, Amazon Prime. I want to mention some of the others that are starting to take off too. Hulu. That's why those places exploded, because people want to see some edgy stuff.
But then you see the networks chasing those
and they're trying
companies to try to keep up with.
Well, now they realize, oh fuck, we made a big mistake here, so we got to get a little edgier with our program.
And it was the same thing that network television did when cable took over. Remember, cable came out, was winning all the Emmys, all the shows, all the best shows,
Sopranos.
They took all the
6
awards.
Feet Under.
And then you got Scandal and all that other shit coming back to network because they're trying to heat it up now.
Yeah,
So
Breaking Bad, all that shit. And I think there's going to be just two camps now. There's going to be the squares and the people who can take a joke and like fun shit.
The Greasers and the Socias.
There you go. Capulets and the Montagues.
Yeah, well, that was blurred for a long time, but I think you're right. I think we're going to go back to two camps again.
Mm-hmm. Which like the 50s, it's like
that's sort of what we're all thinking.
Rock and roll, it's evil, and then the kids like it.
Right.
Yeah, it'll never change, unfortunately. It'll never swing back.
But now the kids are the squares. It used to be the other way. You used to go to colleges to be
what
weird.
The difference is.
Like Carlin,
They think they're not, though. Like every generation thinks that we're the ones who have it figured out. The older ones are cunts and the younger ones are for soft douches.
Right.
That's just the natural progression.
But are they? Maybe they're right, though. Maybe we're too old to understand what the fuck's going on in that world.
Maybe.
Possibly. Who knows?
But the kids,
I like to think they're not right.
But eventually their world, they got to come into the world that we live in.
Yeah.
With bills and kids and traffic. Motherfucker, let me see if your dreams, all that shit is still
right. And that shit will knock you down.
Yeah, it's gonna wake you up.
Life's gonna knock you down.
They change things, though. It changes and it just doesn't go back, unfortunately.
Hey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hey, Kelsey, what's up? Have a seat.
Hey, Kelsey.
Good, man.
Hey, Sherrod.
Kelsey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I think it's going to get better. It's up to us.
I think it is too.
The performers, Jimmy. It's up to us.
But no, we've been trying, and we just keep getting banned from colleges, and it's not going to change.
Yeah,
it will never swing back.
I got fired from my college booker.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
I went too dirty, she said.
At what school?
It was in Texas. I can't remember the name of the school, but it was rough. Like she fired me. A kid got up and I go, oh, he's going to jerk off, and that was the nail in the coffin.
A jerk off joke?
A jerk off joke.
Wow.
In college.
Yeah, in college.
That's all you do in college.
It's like it was too close to home.
I think I was right.
It's too dirty, though. You should have said something fun, like, oh, look at he's got some homework,
Yeah.
Keep it upbeat. I bet you he's going to take a test.
Yeah.
And your college book, that's weird. Now that's
too bad.
Was that the only dirty thing you said?
No, I've made a lot of other ones, but that one, he complained. That kid complained.
As he should have. I mean, there's no need for that. That's vulgar.
Yeah.
If that's what you need to do as a comedian, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you're right. I got to clean up my act.
I got the transgender story that we sort of referenced a little while ago.
In the race?
Transgender boy competes in girls' high school championship races.
Oh.
This is just fucking flat out not fair.
Yeah.
Let's see the race first.
We got to draw the line.
Did he
somewhere.
win by a lot? He even beat the black girl?
Yeah, I want to see him run.
He only came in third?
I think so,
I just saw that too.
Oh, yeah. a third?
Oh, fuck him.
Well, they made him run in heels.
A high school senior who was born a boy competed against girls from across Alaska at the state track and field meet last month, taking home 2 medals and generating controversy over transgender athletes participating in sports. Nataphone Ice Wangyat.
I'm sorry? Did you just sneeze?
Come again?
Nataphone Ice. I think I got this one right, too. Nataphone Ice Wangyat.
That worked out well.
Wangyat. A senior at Haynes High School. Placed 5th in the 100-meter dash and 3rd in the 200-meter race. He stinks.
Can we see some running footage?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
he
guess
still
we
shouldn't have. He still shouldn't be able to compete, I don't think, against girls.
I agree.
I think if biologically you were born a boy, you got to run with the boys.
Yeah, I mean, you can wear what you want.
I mean, can't we at least say that?
Or maybe they need just a transgender race?
Oh, that's like one person. It's gonna be not enough of them.
And not much of a run, more of a strut.
Right.
Yeah.
Allowing students to play on teams of the opposite sex impacts female students who will lose spots on a track, soccer, and volleyball team to male students. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a female. Where does it end?
Yeah,
you have to call it one thing or another.
I want to see the race. Do we have footage of the race or something?
I think we're looking for it right now.
What about when trans women start going into beauty pageants? That'll be
that
interesting.
happens. I think in South America they already have that.
Oh, really?
That's right. What happens? We vote for them. If not with our heart, with our right hand.
Yeah. But if they
she won or came in second or something like that. I think she really came in runner-up.
All right, here's the race.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Which one? Who's who?
I don't know.
She's the third one in our
I know she was going to be the black girl.
1, 2, third one. For
there you go.
Okay.
Oh,
look at her shoulders.
She beat the black girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just not right.
That black chick should be ashamed of herself.
That's just not right.
Nataphone and her coach declined to comment on this story, but outside the stadium, members of the Alaska Family Council gather to voice their opinion.
Good.
It is not fair
Not
and
much
it is
of a
not right
gathering.
for our female athletes. And we have a responsibility to protect our girls that have worked really hard, that are working toward college scholarships.
Wangyat was the 3rd seed in the 100-meter race coming into the weekend, just missing the cut.
Hey, nice
Hutchison
shorts.
senior Saskia Harrison.
I'm glad that this
They were
person's
right to
comfortable
ban
with
you
who
at
they
the
are and they're able to be happy in who they are, but competitively, I don't think it's completely 100% fair.
Well, I think that's an overgeneralization.
Damn, she should be running with the boys, it looks like.
That's just not fair.
I'm so ignorant. I thought Alaska was just mountains and snow and igloos. I didn't know they had high schools.
I was a little confused which team she was on for a second.
Oh my God.
This is the runner right here. This is her. With the goatee.
Guy with the goatee. I thought I was looking at a boy there. I'll tell you right now. The
when I
shoulders were
saw
a
him,
bit
yeah.
broad. The muscle
It
structure
looked like
was
a
more.
13-year-old Lou Diamond Phillips out there running against girls.
That's right. A good stand and deliver when we all jerked off to LDP.
Yeah, Young Guns. La Bamba.
I mean, at least grow your hair out and have it in a ponytail like the rest of them.
I think she's trying.
So that's swaying back and forth when you're running.
Yeah, that's it. If she didn't do this, she'd be singing Journey. There's no reason to run.
There you go.
The change conditioners.
That's a big thigh.
That's not
Yeah,
fair.
the muscle mass.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Come
It's
on.
male. It's a male.
Biologically, we're looking at a male.
But she still lost.
Think
She
like
came in-
basketball too. I mean, trying to fucking guard her.
Yeah, what about wrestling?
Yeah.
Is it female wrestling in high school? No.
It's going to hit all
I think
sports.
it's in mud.
Well, when I'm on a date, there is.
It's going to hit all sports because the school's going to be too scared to speak up.
Yep.
You're going
They
to
gotta do
see this
something
all
on
over the place.
They got to do it on a federal level, you think? Or
I don't know.
And can you just identify as a woman, or do you have to have some kind of surgery,
Right.
I don't know.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
This weekend,
It's a female to male.
wait, that's a, wait.
That's female
Oh,
to
that's
male.
interesting.
Will be the first no
Great
transgender
arms.
wrestler
Yeah, oh my
represented.
gosh.
So that's a woman?
Wow, that was born a woman.
Oh, man.
Really?
And now he's going to compete against men.
Yes.
He looks like William Macy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. That facial structure.
Nice broad smile.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Where's the no boobs?
Yeah.
Do they take the
The
boobs?
testosterone pills?
Oh, I guess that
Yeah.
start stem cell, yeah.
Maybe flat chested to begin with. It happens.
That's true.
I don't know.
Maybe flat chested to begin with. Born biologically female, the 35-year-old New Yorker will compete as the
New
first
York!
transgender male athlete to wear a men's U.S. team uniform in international competition. Wow. Now, is that okay?
Boy, the Russians are laughing
Female
about
to male
I
in
don't
sports.
think either. I think if you allow one, you got to allow the other.
Right.
Sure.
So I don't think. I don't know. Man.
So hard.
Yeah, I'll say.
What is?
And if you're going to put an asterisk near Barry Bonds' name.
That's funny. You know what? If you're going to take steroids, how about testosterone or whatever?
Good
Yeah.
point. That's
all
a
drugs.
wonderful point.
Enhancing
And
drugs.
funny, too.
You got to put fucking 2 balls and a dick next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to put
But you
baseballs
can't
in
do
a bat.
that. Yeah, exactly. Or 2 asterisks and a comma in the middle.
Right, yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for him.
I'm kind of against it. I think it's not fair.
I mean-
to student athletes that are working their asses off, and like they said, they're working toward scholarships and everything else.
Yeah.
Really
He came in 5th. You came in 6th, 7th, and 8th. You're like this. Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, that means this person would be dead last if she was running with the boys.
Interesting.
That's a good.
Not. I mean, there's some high school boys who are really fucking scrawny, and
Yeah.
I don't know, she's
but I mean,
got some muscle mass.
I mean, the ones that made the team, though. There's no way.
Yeah, it's
Their
gotta
times
be
are a lot faster.
Got to be what you're born with.
Yeah.
Seems fair.
Right.
I don't think this. I don't know. You
Is
can't
that-
do it. You
is-
can't run against.
Yeah.
Maybe at one point in time we'll have so many transgenders it'll be enough to run a race just them.
They'll have their own league.
Yeah. They'll be like the
did
refugee.
you say that, or did I just think it in a dreamlike state?
And someone wants to talk about good old Renee Richards again. We don't have to
Who's
go
that?
there. Oh, tennis player.
What happened?
You don't know Renee Richards?
No.
Male to female
The
tennis.
first, that's the first transgender I was aware of.
Oh, yeah.
Went
yes.
Never
male
opposed her.
to female and then competed.
Yes, that's right.
right.
Yeah, I do know her. I know her. Yes. Yes.
It's the only
She's a
sports
legend.
poster in Jimmy's house.
Yeah, I didn't realize she competed professionally after
Yeah.
she
Professionally, right?
Yeah.
against women.
And I mean, she did just okay. I don't remember that she was that incredible, but still.
Used to be a man?
Used to be a man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
tennis player.
This is when they were just starting to figure out the surgeries. And
Yeah, the technology was not caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it was a bit Frankensteinish.
Yeah.
that skirt's a
model.
problem.
They have the CGI most of it.
The grunting's the same.
The boobs got in the way. That's why he was better as a man tennis player than a woman. You got boobs and shit jumping
sure.
around. You ain't used to it.
Well, there was a tennis player with an amazing set, and she said just that, and she got reduction, and everyone cried.
Yeah.
We did that story a few years back.
What's her name?
I'm trying to remember her name because as soon as she got the reduction, no one cared anymore, and we stopped looking at her.
Men didn't care anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's,
Women said
that's
she's
the
still
God's
quite
honest
good.
truth.
It was like,
Right.
who?
There was a rumor Steffi Graf was going to do it, and we saw how that German fan handled it.
But she had Simona. Yes, that's her.
me
Simona Halep.
Oh, hey. Whoa.
Look at the French.
She said she went from that.
Whoa.
Look at
No.
Yes, look at
No.
What a bummer.
That's a huge difference.
Oh! It's like her tits are trying to escape.
She like she's holding the tennis balls up here.
I
Whole
too
can
big
of tennis
almost.
balls.
It's harsh to say, but it was the only reason people were paying attention to her. She had an amazing set, as you can see in these photos. And then she's like, she said they're getting in the way, so she went drastic too. She's maybe down to a small. That might even be an A, small
Yeah.
B.
Christ, she went from giant tits. She walked in, she said, "Give me the Bruce Lee."
Damn.
Those knockers.
Those
Wow.
look, they look fake almost. They're so
God.
big.
I know. They kind of have that gap in them in that
Yes.
other picture that looks fake.
The heavy fake tit gap.
That one. Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that.
look at that.
Where they like are permanently in those positions.
Exactly,
So they're not
yes.
touching ever.
The titty fucking
Maybe they
gap.
were
Yeah.
fake. Maybe she did have them made bigger and then played tennis. What am I? I don't know.
They look fake.
Maybe she just had them taken out. I don't know.
Incredible.
That's insane. I want to put my drink in there.
Yeah, you literally couldn't put your dick in there. Wouldn't do anything.
Yes.
No girth.
No, I can do.
Oh wow! Hey, we got a nice thigh gap too.
Nice camel toe. She's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Me too. But then she went away, and no one talked about her anymore after the reduction.
And she used to be a man.
Yeah,
that's the reduction. God damn!
What
a bummer.
She looks like David Spade.
Yeah.
Good old Simona Halep.
Now I've seen women get reductions before, but they still have big breasts. Like Punky Brewster. Did she got a reduction?
She did it for her sport.
She's hot.
She wanted to be able to get that racket all the way around.
Yeah. Serena has huge tits.
Really?
She does just fine. Yep.
Yeah.
A nice big fat ass too.
Big old ass,
Fat
big
old
thigh.
muscle butt.
What
would
would
you
I say
do?
on your face?
Oh, would I?
What would I do? I'd give her arguably the worst fuck of her life. I would disappoint her horribly.
Would you smile the whole time then?
Oh my God, you're just tweedling my own dumb nipples. I'm like, that was nice. She'd be like, what? You finished?
Who let you in here?
Sorry.
Sorry. I don't find her attractive.
I know you don't. Don't feel bad about it.
Fucking way.
She's just too much of a hulking woman.
Yes.
I think
She
she's
has
sexy.
giant body parts.
If you have to choose between her and the other chick.
Oh, Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
I would have to go Sports Illustrated because of the face.
I would love
the
to
face
see
is way
sandwich
better.
between both of them.
You could acknowledge that at least. The face is way better.
Oh, yeah,
on
she's a model. Yes.
Yeah, Serena's body is solid though. Like this, probably
Body's
nice,
crazy.
firm,
It's amazing.
firm
Tits
thighs.
firm, like they
Kiss
Foxy
them.
Nazinese.
Go to the bathing suit shot.
Damn.
God.
Oh, wow. I'll hit that.
That's not that bad. She's
That one's not as bad. You're right.
She
Jimmy.
is like, I saw
you
her in
are right.
person,
That one's
honey.
not as bad.
She's like 6'3".
Is she really?
She had heels on too when I met her, but she was towering over me.
Look at that ass.
The ass is killer.
You wouldn't spank that and be ineffective. I would
Bite it?
ineffectively spank it.
I wouldn't be.
I'll wear it out.
Little weak
I'll wear
slaps.
it out.
Pats.
Yeah, little gentle pats.
I wouldn't be depressed about it, but
Oh my God.
I would
That
beat
is
it
a
up.
hot
man.
ass.
Do black guys like her ass?
I almost passed out from the question.
Look at that one. That's hot.
Oh, yeah. Tear it up. Yeah, Opie don't want none of that big dumper. Look at that big ass fucking turtle pond.
it's intimidating, man.
You don't want none of that
When they
shit
get that
box.
big, it's intimidating.
God damn.
All that flesh against your thighs and stomach.
I understand all that.
Oh, my
I certainly
God.
do.
Oh,
She looks
my
good in that.
God.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She looks good in that.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it would sound like a football helmet being slammed into the mud. That's what sound it would make.
Wow, the phone's the lid on the transgender thing again.
Whoa, cool. They're all calling in, I hope.
Let's go to Armani in Jersey. What's up?
Yo, what's up, Opie?
Hey.
I mean, I have a friend that's a transgender. Well, we're in college right now, but
It's you. Just continue the story.
Oh.
He just thought he killed himself.
I think we're Armani. Go, brother.
All right, you have this friend.
Let's go.
Exactly.
All right, so yeah.
Armani, it's an exchange. I'm being cute.
Oh my God.
That's a good one, Jim. Not
Thanks.
like I heard that one before 20 times. Wow.
Did you really hear it before?
Spit it out, Tranny.
Come on.
Armani.
All right.
You're falling apart on
I'm
us.
calling a Funkus on this one.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm talking out. See you, boys.
Oh, yeah. All right. That's
What?
smart.
All right.
I give him a lot of credit for punching out.
He punched
Armani
out?
felt like he was Harry Chapening. That's not a word. How do you spin out of control before a truck hits you?
Huh?
What? Tail spinning?
Wow, Harry Chapin was killed in a car accident.
Oh, damn.
I know how he feels.
On the good old LIE.
Armani was the friend. Let's not pretend like he was calling in about a friend. I had to expose him.
Armani really came apart.
He panicked.
Panicked.
He was like, holy fuck, there's a lot of people listening right now.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was one of those calls. We get them every once in a while. I'm gonna. They completely just fall apart. Give him credit for punching out, though.
Yeah.
What was the kid with the glasses? The retarded
Oh,
kid?
yeah, I don't know.
On the news. They show. I didn't know
okay.
she's retarded. I'm
Yeah, it was Down syndrome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something going on.
Did anyone see that story on Fox and Friends? Call us.
I was just curious.
We're down a few people today, so they're running around. They'll try to find that for
Yeah,
us.
Travis is out. Who else is out? Roland's here, right?
Roland's here. Paul's running down the hall now.
Oh, man. It's like a podcast over here.
People keep leaving and they don't replace them. We used to have a massive staff. Massive. We're down to like 3 guys.
Wow.
What's going on, Paul? Where's E-Rock?
There.
Oh, you're over there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know the Fox and Friends story?
No, I don't.
Okay, we'll find it. An update on Kimbo Slice. Turns out he needed a heart transplant, and he was told this before his death.
Who? What? Whose
Heart
heart is going to pump that fucking body?
42 years
I'll tell you
old.
who, that Sports Illustrated chick.
42, and he was told, you need a new fucking heart, my man. What? He was diagnosed with heart failure and needed a transplant. He knew this.
Was he a drinker or anything, or a drug guy?
Steroids. They did
I
the
guess
steroid
We're
thing.
guessing maybe.
But he was fighting, too, his whole fucking
We're guessing maybe steroids.
Mixture
maybe.
of that with energy drinks. You probably use those pre-workouts, too. Everything is a big concoction.
Those energy drinks are no good for you, right?
No, they dehydrate you and they strain the heart.
Do they?
Oh, Paul. With some knowledge.
How about coffee? Does that do it too?
Coffee's better. I mean, that'll dehydrate you, but that doesn't have any effect on the
Coffee
heart.
does dehydrate you.
That's all I care about is the heart.
Wow, 42? You need a new heart at 42? And you were born with a good heart? God damn, you wore your heart out.
You never know. He might have been born with a shit heart. Some people just have a shit heart.
A bad ticker.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He was admitted to Northwest Medical Center on Friday, complaining of severe abdominal pain, shortness of breath, and nausea. So he knew some shit was going down. And Slice was found to have a liver mass and congestive heart failure, was placed on a ventilator in intensive care. And then his condition declined. Oh, so maybe he was in the hospital the whole time. This wasn't a surprise.
And we didn't know about it.
Doctors advised his family he would need a heart transplant. He died at 7:30 on Monday as doctors were preparing him to a transfer to a facility in Cleveland where he could be placed on an organ donor list. Okay, so this is no surprise at all. He was in the hospital.
Right.
In deep shit.
Wow.
I thought he dropped it in his house or something.
Yeah.
So they said, you're in trouble, buddy.
Yeah, bad news when you got to go to Cleveland for help.
Sorry, Cleveland.
Yeah, LeBron's finding that out right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man. I'm watching tonight, but you think they can pull one out in Cleveland?
They have to.
I know they have to.
Right
but-
now, if they win at home, it's all good for them.
Yeah.
Win all your home games. You can lose away games, but win your home games, then you made up for it.
I understand that, but you can't lose by 33 points ever.
No.
Yeah, Jesus.
They look like the Knicks.
And that was kind of 33 points. That was like, what do they call it? Garbage time or whatever.
And they got Shumpert and JR, so they pretty much are the Knicks.
Right.
2 years ago.
Right.
And LeBron gets to be Carmelo.
Game 3 tonight. I can't wait, but I hope LeBron can figure it out.
It's the rest of the team that got to figure it out. It's Kyrie Irving and all those motherfuckers.
Is Kevin Love playing?
Kevin Love. He might as well play in fucking jean shorts because he's wasting the uniform.
He got knocked the fuck out, basically, though, in Game 2 with that elbow to the back of his head. He was not the same after that. We got the story on the kid.
I know it is. I can just tell by that what it is. The you were wrong wasn't the kid doing something. It was the mother wrote the letter to the doctor because the kid had Down syndrome and the doctor had said you might want to get an abortion.
Oh.
So I guess she's saying that the kid is doing okay.
Good call.
That's a lovely kid.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard call for a parent. You got to give them the option.
No, I think that you were wrong was her mom writing to lens crafters.
Yes, these glasses did not look good.
She's so cute.
I don't care if they took an hour. Look at them.
Good for the mom, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
Good for the mom.
Definitely.
Writes powerful letter to doctor, advise her to have an abortion.
How did it make the news? The doctor showed someone or the mother?
It's short. Let's do it. It's 26 seconds. We can do that.
A mother's powerful message to the doctor who told her to have an abortion because her baby had Down syndrome, and now she's inspiring parents all around the world. In a letter to that doctor, writing, quote, "You were very wrong. She's given us a purpose and a joy that is impossible to express. So my prayer is that no other mommy will have to go through what I did. My prayer is that you too will now see the true beauty and pure love with every sonogram."
Sonogram?
And first of all, don't refer to yourself as a mommy, you fucking asshole.
But wait a minute, isn't the doctor right?
What do you mean?
The kid's got Down syndrome.
Well, the doctor was right, but she was saying that having the kid was worth it.
Was
Like,
worth it.
I see.
You know, she was saying that she's glad she didn't have the abortion. But I don't like the fact that she referred to herself every mommy.
Yeah.
You don't talk, when you're talking to another adult, you don't refer to yourself as a fucking mommy.
You know who does that? Bloggers. She talked like a blogger.
Yeah.
Like a mom blog.
I got to ask, you want to go racist?
Let's go. Let's what?
I made that decision many years ago, yes. I do.
I'm looking at Sherrod. It's your call. You want to go racist?
Let's do it. Why not
Let's
mix
do
it
it.
up?
All right.
Exactly. Our entire audience, you're on the phone.
Sherrod gave me permission.
Oh, man.
Well, we got a good balance in here. We're fine.
Let's see.
Let's go to Birdman.
Oh, God.
What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
You should have gave that fucking gorilla's heart to Kimbo Slice.
Gave the little girl's heart?
You
the
heard.
Gorilla.
The gorilla.
Oh, the gorilla's
You
heart.
heard.
Okay, yeah.
That's not racist.
I called it Kimbo the other day.
That's
So,
why
yeah.
I figured it was a continuation from our discussion the other day.
I mean, that heart makes more sense. It's a big heart, right?
Cincinnati Zoo. Huh, Birdman?
Did I bomb on that one?
No,
that was
all
fine.
right.
No, that was good.
I'll
I
still
enjoyed
take your
it.
calls. There's a few names that pop up. They've bombed too much. I leave them alone.
That was playfully racist.
I let them be.
I like that.
Birdman, you're still in. You're still in.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
All right, man. Birdman out there on Long Island.
A heart transplant?
That at 42. 42.
How many years will that buy you,
And he's
too?
an athlete. It wasn't like, he was born
Well, his
with
career
some
was
shit.
probably over.
Right.
They told him that, and they
Yeah.
probably said, your career is over.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know he was in the hospital?
You gotta think steroids. You gotta.
I mean, if you got... He just had the fight. The last fight was with Dada, right?
And they both almost
He won the
died
fight.
in the ring.
And then they took the victory away from Kimbo because of the steroids.
Right. So we already
Recently.
know there's some problems.
That's fucked up.
And they both have to be hospitalized after the fight.
Right. Dada was dead. They
Dada
brought
was
him-
said to have to bring him back to life.
They brought him back to life, and then Kimbo Slice died.
Kimbo, they both technically died.
Yeah.
Right.
So Dada won.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I feel guilty for laughing so hard. I watched that fight. I laughed the whole time because it was so ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was two guys like literally fighting to death almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Literally.
And they did.
It was ridiculous.
Reminds me of myself when I'm in traffic. Yeah, I had you guys talk.
Staying with sports, another baseball fight?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was that.
I
one
like
screen?
this.
Let's see it.
Couple
yeah.
Latinos.
I think they fucking had it with their own sport. They're like, we got to mix this shit up.
Was that boring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another good fight last night. It was the Baltimore, right?
Oh, that's right. What's his name? The third baseman.
We keep bringing you
Manny-
back. Paul, why you keep running down the hall? What are you doing down the
We got
hall?
to get the replay
We have to
done,
load
too.
the first hour of the replay, so I'm trying to
Eric,
get that
I'm
in.
just asking. I don't care.
You
Sorry.
chimes
Paul,
in
I'm
angrily.
I'm just making
Not
radio.
angrily.
I'm not questioning you on
fucking
your
Nagel
job.
kid doesn't take any shit.
I'm just painting the picture for the listeners. That's a little crazy here today. In the end, I don't give a fuck. I know he's not fooling around and wasting time.
That's Paul's twin brother. They switch all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bring your twin brother in here. We could use the help.
Kill two birds.
Pay him?
Don't bring him. No.
So it's Kansas City and the Orioles?
Yep. Did he beat him?
This is another good one, man. Check this out.
Oh,
hit him with the pitch.
He hit him hard, too.
Yeah.
The guy took the pitcher took his glove and hat off, ready for battle, and then got punched.
He got hit in the nose, it looked
He
like.
beat them on purpose.
Yeah.
That ball hurt, too. You could tell how he started running.
Yeah. That
It
limp.
stung him.
That was kind of funny to see him trying to charge, and he
Look
couldn't.
at him. Like,
He
stepped
like,
on
I'm
his
still
own-
coming, motherfucker.
He slipped on the dirt a little bit.
He
like
slipped
his
on the
hat.
dirt and got clocked.
Wow.
That's where you want someone to throw just like a fucking spinning back kick. Imagine putting cleats in someone's face, how much trouble you'd get in.
You get thrown out the game.
That pitch was a little high.
Look at this.
God, that has to hurt so bad.
And the catcher is going slowly because the catcher wants to pull him off, not be in the punch.
Yeah.
Right.
The catcher's just trotting out gently.
Oh, I love a brouhaha.
You know what sucks about this?
Awesome.
It's happening too much already this year. Mark my word, they're going to have a rule. If you leave the fucking dugout during one of these fights, you're fucked.
They better not.
Just like hockey.
They're gonna
I'm
kill
telling you,
baseball.
they're going to do this.
They're going to kill baseball if they do that.
Is hockey done? Is there no more fighting?
No, there's fighting, but they used to have bench clearing brawls in hockey, which were amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And then they figured, too many guys are getting hurt or it's too exciting for the fans. So if you leave the bench, then I forget the exact penalty, but it's not good. And I guarantee they're going to do the same thing with baseball. You leave the dugout during one of these things, you're fucked.
This beef is not over. Look at this beef. This beef is not over between these teams.
Oh, no.
Does anyone know the backstory on this?
He fucked his wife.
And Anyone know the backstory? Paul, you know the backstory on this particular fight?
That right there. Maybe
guy
that
homered
walk-off.
that homer. The guy hit a home run before and was talking shit.
Is that a homer or
they've been talking shit?
They've been talking shit.
And Don Wicklund just texted me, 99-mile-an-hour fastball,
my God.
hardest pitch of the night.
To the rib.
Wow.
At least
that
he
was
threw
a
it towards
fucking fastball.
But he wasn't a headhunter, this pitcher. He did throw it in the back.
It was a little high,
hurts,
though.
man. You can throw it slower.
A little high.
Yeah, but he was literally
He
going.
wasn't headhunting, but...
No.
Yeah, 99 miles per hour. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
He's
I
got
threw
a
that
mark
fast
on his
in Little League. Shit, who cares? Lefty and righty.
Look at this. Ventura was 96 to 98 miles an hour most of the night with his fastball. The single hardest pitch he threw was the one that hit Manny at 99 miles an hour.
Did he break ribs or anything?
No.
You know it's a bruise, though.
Oof.
Like that son of a bitch.
These guys are tough.
Well, we shouldn't have unsegregated.
Oh, that was a good one.
I love all that shit, but you watch.
That was a good fight.
They'll make some dumb dugout rules sooner than later. You leave the dugout, you're suspended for a whole bunch of games.
Does it really seem like there's more fights than there used to be?
I don't know. This I guess, maybe this,
that first
the
punch.
second, maybe the second of the year.
Yeah.
We had that other one that we loved, too.
The pitcher stepped on his own glove and fell, trying to get out the way of the first punch.
Oh, is that
and got
why
clocked.
Dummy got clocked?
That's why he got clocked.
Oh, come on. Let me see this.
He stepped on his own glove.
All right.
Watch
All right.
this.
And then...
He stepped on his own shit.
It's like a banana peel.
Clumsy.
He threw because he threw the glove down to get ready for the fight. He took his hat off.
The hat.
And
he tripped on everything. What a dunce.
Yeah.
His left foot was on his glove. His right foot was on his hat.
He really got clocked.
Actually, the hat might have been even worse than the glove.
Yes, it's the hat he slipped on most.
Oh, that's funny.
What an idiot.
Oh, what a fool. Here you go. Dummy stepped in his own hat and fell into a fist.
He looked all cool. He looked cool as he got ready for the fight.
Yeah.
Why not? If I'm in a fight, put things right where I can step on them and
it's
slip.
like one foot on each thing. Could not have stepped on the worst place. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
If they said jump on both of those things, he never could have accomplished it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
A fist can make you do amazing things.
And those things weren't there a minute ago. It's like you should never put things when a man's about to punch you. All right, what can I do to make an obstacle course for myself? To get out of here.
Oh, shit.
If you leave the bench in basketball, you miss playoff games for fighting. Yeah, pretty much every other sport has it where you can't leave.
Yeah,
other people are fighting.
And the batter has an advantage because he got the glove on. He threw a good punch. Although the pitcher did win that battle because he hit him with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Well, he also could have come up with that bat and fucking, you know what I mean? He dropped the bat, but
They
he
always
did have
do.
like a weapon in his hand.
No matter how mad they are, they don't charge with the bat.
No.
That's an assault.
That's the police show.
Yeah,
It's a weapon.
I'm a fan of the pitcher throwing his glove as the guy's charging. Hoping
Yeah.
that will take
I
care
like
of
that.
business.
He's like throwing your purse at him.
Trying to buy a second or two by throwing the glove to slow him down.
Yeah, if you could see his mouth, he's yelling masher.
Yeah.
Remember the Ron Artest fight in that game? Boy, that was legendary.
That was a good one.
Which one was that?
They
When
would
he
go
jumped
into
to
the stands and they just
that was a biggie.
wailing away on like scared Midwesterners.
Yeah,
That was a good time in basketball.
I used to love when the fans would get a nice beating every once in a while.
They deserve it.
It's fun.
Remember the guy
That's
got
fun,
pulled
too.
over the hockey glass and they beat him in the fucking...
With the shoe.
Oh,
I never
so
saw
good.
that.
That's the shoe incident, right?
Oh, so good.
What?
Yeah, it's with a shoe.
It was the famous shoe fight.
Fan coming over the thing, and then he took the fan and took him and
There
beat
you
him with
go.
his own fucking shoe.
There you
What?
go. Oh, yeah, man.
Beautiful.
This is Millbury.
What is this, the 80s?
Yeah, when is this from?
Yeah,
After Bork had it,
89.
went for the empty net, blocked by Greshner.
Whenever a fan gets
It's
it.
from 1979.
From the
It's a
blue line
6-minute
in,
clip here.
all
Yeah, you can
alone.
move forward a little bit because there's obviously there's a fight on the ice. All
Going on here. And
right, yeah, you keep going. The fight on the ice is great in itself, but keep going.
Secord.
Keep going. Because Millbury jumps over the top of the glass.
O'Reilly's into the stands fighting with a Ranger fan, and all the Bruins are going over. Gilbert is in there. Peter
That
McNabb.
is a fight.
Imagine
Look at that nigga. He's up in like the third section.
Oh, yeah, man. This is...
That guy trying to get away.
Trying to get away.
Oh, that's great.
You never seen this? He's beating a fucking fan
in the seats.
Not only is he beating him,
he's more dragging it. Oh, now he's hitting him a little
Mike
bit.
Milbury whacked a New York Rangers fan with the fan's own shoe. He took the fan's shoe off and then beat him with it.
Right.
Footage
and the cop is trying to pull him off.
Oh, it's...
Is that a cop or no?
Yeah.
Dude, hockey used to rule.
Broad Street Bullies.
Oh, that finesse and having skills and finesse is wonderful, but man, they would let these guys do pretty much whatever the fuck they wanted.
What did the guy do that I guess he leaned over and got in the fight, the fan?
Someone's got to help me with the story.
Was he yelling things out? Like, I'm rooting for the other team. Make up hockey goal or whatever it is you holler.
Hockey goal.
Someone's got to help me out, but obviously the fan was talking shit and Milbury wasn't having it.
And beat him.
I'm trying to remember
that one dude chased the dude up trying to get away was the greatest.
Right.
Yeah.
He was almost at his car in the parking lot.
Followed the guy home, beat him, fucked his wife, ate his dinner, left. Smashed his kids a little.
The Ron Artest fight is from 2004?
Yep. Really?
They're fighting on the court.
That felt like last week.
And I forget what happens in the fan. Jackson, someone pulls Jackson back.
A soda drink. There you go. See the cup?
The cup.
Artest is like, fuck you.
That's when the kid's celebrating the most.
Artest was trying to stay out of it and sit on the scorer's table and a fan
and he threw the soda in the guy's face and another player punched him in the face.
Punched him dead in his grill.
Good.
Might be Ben Wallace, I think.
That's good. That's what you get.
Then
You throw something at a 6'8" guy.
Exactly.
You
throw.
Then the fans on the court. It's just crazy.
Yeah. That's what you get. If you want to fuck with a guy.
Oh my God. Basketball players are the worst fighters in the world, by the way.
Huh? What do you mean?
They're too awkward and long, goofy.
Big, dumb, long arms.
They're like avatars.
Yeah.
You can see the punch coming a mile away.
Yeah. Inspector Gadget arms.
Yes.
So wait a minute. What happened that?
Geez, a chair went in there.
Yeah, this one was crazy.
Ugly. It was ugly.
That
fight.
was a really.
It was a hard
one.
foul.
It was good times though.
Good times. Great old.
It was a hard foul right there.
Oh, Ben Wallace.
Ooh,
Ben Wallace shoved him as hard as I've ever seen a person
Ben Wallace
push.
is a grown man. You see Artest say nobody wants a piece of Ben Wallace, man.
Yeah,
Ben Wallace shoved him harder than I've ever seen a push.
Started with those two, and then
pushing.
Look at this.
Watch. Jesus Christ!
Wow,
that's a big dude he shoved back.
It's like whiplash in a car crash.
That was nice.
That was an awful foul that he put on him.
Good shove.
That was a dirty foul.
Wow.
Ben Wallace.
That poor ref's got to get out of the way.
That's a big motherfucker. What happened to him?
Everyone wants to discuss the baseball fight. I think we're missing something here.
Mm-hmm. What else happened with the fight?
Let's go to Bob in Kansas City.
Hey, boys, real quick, if I have a shitty cell phone reception, just dump me. But Giordano Ventura, the pitcher for us, the Royals, he's kind of grown a reputation of doing this sort of thing. In fact, last year he, I think, was suspended a couple games for hitting a batter. But the deal last night was a year ago, he hit Machado. Machado didn't like it. And then last night he was pitching Machado in, like, really, really tight in the second or third inning. And then they kind of had some words later on a pop-up. And as Machado was walking to first base, there were some words exchanged, whatever, no harm, no foul. Well, then Machado comes back, I believe in the fifth is when that happened. And, I mean, first pitch just beamed him right in the ribs. And Machado had clearly had enough. So, he charged Ventura, and you saw that horrible pussy.
Did Ventura get thrown out of the game?
They both got thrown out of the game, and they're saying that Ventura is probably going to get suspended a game. And the weird thing is you had made the comment about Salvador Perez, the catcher, walking out there slowly. From kind of what we're gathering, the Royals are sick of this, so I think they were kind of letting Ventura get his because 5 minutes after it happened, I mean, Ventura
then they get hit, right?
What's that?
Then they're worried, but they got to. What happens is you got to hit one of them when the pitcher has got to hit. Then their pitcher's got to hit one of the fucking Royals.
Payback.
You know what I always found funny? You're the player that, and you're next at bat when you switch sides, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm up. It's gonna be me that they beam.
That punch
for retaliation.
Great connect.
So you were saying that when the pitcher went back to the dugout, what happened?
Well, when the pitcher went back to the dugout, first of all, they got him away, and there was like a couple of the Latin guys went up and talked to him because he doesn't speak English very well.
Right.
But he was sitting all alone in that dugout.
Yes, I did see that.
The Royals players were not even near him, so everybody here is just kind of sick of him. I mean, he's kind of a little punk, and he's last year he had all kind of problems. There was all kinds of fights at the beginning of the season, and even early last year, Mike Trout popped up one time and went to first, or ran to first, and Ventura was like jawing at him, and Trout was looking at him like, what is going on? So Ventura clearly has an attitude problem, and it's a big problem here, for the fans in Kansas City. So that was just a little bit backstory, and I'm punching out. You guys have a good day.
Thanks, man.
You think this guy got it because other people want in? I think this guy covered
I
it.
think he nailed it.
Even if he's wrong, who cares? Gives a shit.
We got it.
It sounds like good info.
I do want to take this one. Bill in Florida. Go ahead, Bill.
Billy.
Oh, Bill.
Philip.
Are you on the line? It says doesn't agree with Opie. Doesn't think they will change the rules.
Oh, good.
Baseball. I don't. Yeah, it's too much excitement.
Are you there, buddy?
So,
it's you.
who's this?
You.
I think I lost you.
No, you're right there.
Hello.
Okay.
Go ahead. You're on the air.
Like I said, that you'd be stuck if you couldn't clear the benches of having one batter against 9 fielders.
Holy fuck! You're right.
Yeah,
good point.
That's why they clear.
Yeah.
Stupid logic.
Yeah.
Of course you're right. Fuck. That's an obvious one.
You can't leave your one dude out there by himself in a group.
So that's why they haven't done it in baseball. Because they pretty much have done it in every other sport.
Because you have a couple guys, one guy pulling you off. You're fighting a guy, and then there's another guy pulling you off, and the next thing you know, you're in a fucking tussle with 2 guys.
Yeah, one guy's holding you, and the other guy's punching on you.
Yeah.
You know, I always wondered why baseball would let. Oh God, that's so
a good
obvious.
point. I said that though.
You did,
No,
right?
I
I
did.
should have listened to Jim Norton.
That's right.
He's an expert on
I said
this
it
shit.
privately. I said it on the radio. I said it privately in the car to a couple friends. We all laughed. Oh my God! I thought the word got back.
Was it ever a tennis fight? I don't remember seeing a tennis, like somebody jumping the net and whipping ass.
Maybe McEnroe, huh? He was angry.
Yeah, close to it. I think he was all talk.
Thank you. I thought so too.
There's been some fights.
I like McEnroe. We've had him in, but it was all talk. With all that yelling and screaming, he never hit one fucking person.
His wife.
Whoa. We don't know if that's
allegedly.
true.
Was that alleged? I never even heard that.
All the good athletes do.
I swear.
I have no idea.
Nobody.
Ball boy. Oh, no, those are players.
That's the mini tennis. I remember this. I remember this. This guy choked him
Who's
down.
running away?
I remember this one. Yeah,
He's like a gazelle.
Wait,
Christ, look at him.
Federer and Nadal fought? I never saw
Wait,
this
which
before.
one is running from the other guy?
Look, he grabbed them and beat him.
Wow.
Kick.
Oh, and a kick.
And this is like ping pong or some shit.
Oh, that's not tennis?
Mini tennis or whatever.
He ran for 20 minutes.
Yeah, nobody helped him. Meanwhile.
That's true.
Wait, does lawn tennis players call Federer and Nadal?
Lawn tennis.
Oh, man, I saw a great hockey fight the other day with 2 guys holding shirts, just punch each other in the face for like a minute, and then and then it was a great fight.
Because hockey, they get,
who is that?
They all get
Johnny
it.
and Amber?
They get it. It's part of the game. It's part of it.
They used to have just goons on the team that could barely skate, and their whole job is to just get out there and then kick some ass.
Yeah.
And now it's like each team has maybe 1 or 2 fighters. That's it. Everyone used to fight.
Yeah, no teeth. You know, when they came into the game, it was like, okay, it's about to be on.
Right.
Yeah.
You knew right away. It's not a point situation.
It was part of strategy.
Yeah. Intimidation.
Evan, go ahead. Evan.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Evan.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know to check out the video of Ty Domi fighting a fan in Philadelphia who was fucking with him from the penalty box.
That's
right.
when he was squirting the water on him, right?
That's when he pulled the dude down over the glass, too. Yeah, that's a great fight. Ty Domi's fight. That's
Pulled
right.
him over into the box.
Into the box and beat him.
I used to be, and still am, but I used to be a huge Islanders fan, and when we played Ty Domi and he would start shit, I would smile. I loved Ty Domi, even when he was beating on my own guys. This guy was nuts.
Look at this. Look at it.
Wait, could you start it over?
Oh, his wife's trying to stop him.
We're tweeting all these videos, by the way.
Oh, no,
just follow us on
He
Twitter.
threw his stuff on a fan. One of the fans jumps over, and then the fucking glass collapses. And then you're in this shit.
Oh, that's a Cincinnati Zoo situation.
Shoot him!
He didn't expect to fall in with Ty Domi.
That fan is holding his own, though.
But he had him in a headlock, though.
Right.
He had him in a headlock.
Oh, he's cut.
Oh, that's a fucking Long Island guy right
He
there.
looks like a dopey hockey fan.
Yeah. That guy's from Massapequa.
You see the look Ty Domi gave him? But I guarantee Ty Domi enjoyed the experience.
Oh, I know he did.
He was awesome. Ty Domi was awesome.
Fucking Neanderthal.
What kind of name is that,
Love him.
Domi?
Sprayed that dude, the Philly fan.
He finally
a dude
had
from
it.
behind him trying to come. He's stepping on a dude. He sprayed water.
Yeah.
And the guy falls in.
He breaks the glass, and then he just pulled his. He hit the ref.
Oh.
And now Domi's like, just hitting him some nice lefts.
Yeah, but he's not even doing that much damage. I think he knows the fan. Like, he's kind of holding on to him.
How did he get cut? When he fell over the top, maybe?
Probably.
Hit the bench or something?
Yeah.
It's crazy how the guy who jumped over the glass, he stepped on the
Another
fan
guy.
who he sprayed the water on.
Yeah.
He stepped on his chest and face to get to the glass.
He's angry.
Like, how dare you disrespect my boy? I'll show you how to disrespect him. What a fucking ass.
Check out Ty Domi's fight reel. It's pretty amazing.
But it's amazing how the fans get so angry.
Fight real.
And I would sit there. I would be smiling. He'd be beating the shit out of my guys. I didn't care.
How tall was he? How big of a
He
guy?
was tiny. He was
5'2".
a little fire hydrant.
No.
106 pounds.
5'2"? Shut up.
I'll let anyone listen to me. I don't watch hockey.
Here you go.
5'2" in skates.
Here you go. The Ty Domi fight compilation. We'll tweet this out.
Oh, they're spinning.
We'll tweet this out. He was small.
He's a good skater. Look at that.
Get
that
the
motherfucker
helmets.
staying up.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
the helmets off.
Oh, he got this dude in the circles.
Yeah, he would take on bigger guys. He didn't give a fuck.
I would hate to be
he
spun
ducked
around.
it and that dude is nice.
Imagine being spun around the ice and beaten up in front of everyone. How awful that would be. How fucking embarrassing. You're getting dizzy, being beaten up. Everyone's watching. Shirt's all messy.
You're cold.
Yeah, you're chilly because your fucking fat is hanging out because your shirt got lifted up. And your fucking fat goes on the ice. They throw you on the ice and your fucking blubber comes over and gets dry ice stuck to it. You're like, oh, cunt. I'm being beaten up. My fat is cold. Everyone's watching. My skates all twisted, untied and shit. How fucking humiliating. The refs are trying to help you.
Anyway,
Nobody wants.
it's great.
Nigga.
The Ty Domi fights are great.
Man.
Yes.
There's one black hockey player guy who beat the hell out of somebody.
Yep.
But I can't remember.
Oh, like recently?
Yeah.
Was it what is it, PJ, the dude from the Caribbean dude? From Canada? Canadian dude?
It might have been. I just remember he goes up to one guy because everybody's fighting and he wasn't. And he goes up to a guy and goes, "We're going to fight." And the guy's like, "Nah, I'm good." And he goes, "Well, I'm going to hit you."
I don't know. You're right. Just say it.
I'm being told it's Donald Brashear.
Brashear.
Wait, is he Canadian? I think I met him in Montreal. That's why I'm asking.
Maybe. Caribbean roots.
Caribbean.
There's a bunch from the Caribbean.
All the black hockey players, most of them, are from the Caribbean because they migrate to Canada. They live in Canada, but via St. Thomas and all the I would say 80% of them are.
I thought there was something in the water down there in the Caribbean.
Yeah, just freeze the ice. They know how to play.
It's like Cool Runnings.
More stupid logic. You're hitting me with logic today. They moved to Canada.
I slashed him.
Feel the rhythm.
All right, listen, we're going to take a break.
Shit.
Where did he get slashed?
What, slashed by the skate?
Or the stick? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Where is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Was it on purpose or a total accident?
Oh, they're like on purpose.
Wait, where? Which one is
It's
he?
the one, the guy
How can I
behind
not
him.
find the black guy in the hockey game? What the fuck's wrong with me?
And it's white ice.
Yeah, I know.
No, that was on purpose.
No, that's a puck.
Could be more obvious.
No, that was the stick. It was this part of the screen, the left part of the screen. They'll be the last two guys in the shot. Play it again.
Okay, I can't see them.
He's not doing good.
The last two guys on the left side of the screen. Right, that's the black. Right there.
Oh!
Did he hit him in the head?
Yeah,
Wow.
right to the temple.
Assassination.
That was on purpose.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gave him a nice.
Isn't that an arrestable assault?
Yeah.
Oh my
Look,
God.
he wasn't going for any
And then he
puck.
bangs the back of his head on the ice.
Oy vey.
Oh my god.
You saw
I'm going back to the Caribbean.
You saw the goalie that almost bled out in front of everybody, right? From back in the day.
Yeah.
No.
From getting slashed with a skate or a stick.
Slashed in the throat by a skate in front of the goal. Bleeding out, dying in front of everybody.
Yeah, you're right. Let's play it.
And they made him finish the game, and then he had to pay to have his own uniform cleaned. Those were tough people, the hockey players.
Saved his life. Saved his fucking life. Somebody figured some shit out and saved his life
God,
just in
Yeah,
time.
put some ice on it. What should I put on my? What should I do about this? I don't know, asshole. You're laying on it. Turn over.
I forgot his name. You're not in the right ballpark, Paul. It's older than this. I forgot his name. Shit.
Wayne throat cut. Oh, Nicole Simpson.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Malarchuk. All right, Malarchuk. Shit. I sort of had it in my head. I couldn't remember his name. Malarchuk.
Cole Brown Simpson, Jimmy.
I couldn't help it.
God damn.
Couldn't think of another throat cutting victim.
You guys have seen this, right?
A Glade commercial? Yeah, it's good. It inspires me. Feel Glade.
Kept in by Bodger. There's a long shot. Reno makes the save. The loose puck in front. Benoit hold jump and the rebound, but it's stopped by the left pad. Here's Bodger sending it back in front now. Comes back to the line. Kept in by Krug. Now recovered by Lauder. Gets it back over the line.
I would hate
Here's
that.
the pass. On into the Buffalo.
I would hate having my throat cut with a hockey skate.
Oh, wow.
Watch Malarchuk.
Wait, I missed it.
That's the story right now with
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's bleeding all over the ice.
It's gushing out.
Jesus.
Immediately, he's holding his own neck.
Looks like someone's fucking him and he didn't tell her he was on his period.
Oh, man, put a towel down.
The blood came instantly.
Yeah.
He seems like he's all right, though.
Can we see the action? I know, he's still playing.
Everyone was horrified. Watch immediately, the blood is already...
Wait, where's the actual...
I didn't see it.
Oh my God. That's
All right, here
so
it comes.
fucking hard
Here
to
it
watch.
comes.
Was that a skate, though?
The guy underneath
It was a
is
skate.
falling.
Definitely a skate.
It was a skate.
Up and hit him in the throat.
On purpose?
No, he slid out and his skate popped up and got under...
So is that guy on the right. Okay, wow.
Okay.
No, it's definitely...
Yeah.
Just pouring out immediately.
I had that happen during a volleyball game.
Look at that guy. He's like, holy fuck.
That happened to me playing Uno.
I was playing checkers
Sharp
one
cards.
time, popped up right in the neck. I bled for a week. Careful. Very careful.
That is disturbing.
You never seen that?
Wow.
I don't remember it.
You ever play jacks?
Careful. The trainer saved his life. He realized he knew exactly how to keep him, keeping some of the blood.
I guess he was
medicine.
cut from the team.
Find the story because it's fascinating. Because he's lucky to be alive, and it was.
Did he play again?
I think so.
Finished out the game. Went in the back, had his throat stitched up. Finished out the game.
I haven't thought of Malarchuk in a long time.
Took an Advil.
I didn't realize we were going to talk about this today.
When was that from? How old's that video?
He
2007.
He retired in 1996.
Okay, I was uploaded.
It's the pitch after the cut.
Did he? His throat was cut on the ice, and then he tried to kill himself twice. I didn't know that.
Oh, so that whole thing was a suicide attempt.
Jesus,
Yeah, it
what
was
a waste.
planned.
That's right. He goes, "You slide, I'll take care of the rest." I'm going to throw my neck in there. He saw it coming.
Shocking tale of survivor of sport's most gruesome injury. I had no idea he tried to kill himself.
You know what?
twice.
He probably missed all the attention and the love he was getting from people. I'll bet you that they all rushed around him. Are you okay? You're hurt.
I'm surprised. Even after the turtleneck sponsor.
All right, here you go. Here are the basic facts. So it took 300 stitches.
Oh, shit.
God.
I've never heard of
And
that.
the traumatic accident led to a spiral of insomnia, depression, and alcoholism. So
Yeah, plus the pills, probably had pain.
Why would he spiral after that? Couldn't he play anymore? I don't understand why you spiral. Just heal up and get back to work.
He's probably depressed. He probably was off for a long time. It might have been his identity. His whole identity was his
It
career.
was traumatic.
he was born a biological female. I'm reading more on this.
Wait, what? You got the wrong story there.
I got two.
Wow. That explains the bleeding.
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
God.
I got two stories confused there.
Man.
Twice he tried to kill himself with the bullet from one attempt still lodged next to his right eye.
What?
Whoa.
That's a guy who really is not meant to die. He had his throat cut with a hockey skate, and he shot himself, and the bullet just stopped.
Yeah. Kimbo Slice is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think God's trying to tell you something there, Clint.
Yeah.
I know. Watch, he'll die in some weird way. Like, I don't know, he was hugging a nun, and he slipped on a grate and killed himself.
A peanut allergy or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kelsey has a peanut allergy, and Kenny will embarrass her sometimes in the airport.
Ew, you have a peanut allergy?
Yeah, it's the fucking worst.
Like
When they're
definitely-
loading people who need extra time,
Yeah.
Kenny stood in the back and went, "Peanut allergies?" and pointed at her. Fucking humiliating.
Oh my God. I'm never more embarrassed than when fucking Club Soda Kenny does that.
We weren't brought up with peanut allergies. This is a new thing, and I want to know why it's a new thing.
Yeah.
I believe it's true.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
I remember one kid in
But
junior
is
high
it how
school.
we're processing our food differently or something? We had no kids with peanut allergies growing up.
Zero?
I
didn't hear about it
Name
either.
one. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right.
We probably thought it was something else, though.
It's a newer thing.
We call them a fag.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. There was something else we attributed it to.
It is deadly, though. You can't even be in the room with it or something.
You know what?
Well, the whole flying is where it's like the highest level of caution because
they give out peanuts to everybody?
If everybody's eating it and the peanut protein dust is in the air, like if something were to happen, I would be fucked because I'm in the air. You know what I mean? It's like it's a whole.
Don't you have your pen where you have to pop your thigh?
Yeah, I have an EpiPen with me.
Cool.
EpiPen.
You gonna pop it in your thigh?
Oh, you have to pop that shit. You got
a giant needle.
You got to do yourself.
Yeah, I had a girl that told me I had a dick like an EpiPen. Is that good or bad?
It's good if you're dying.
Not a lot of girth to the EpiPens, but.
What was your worst outbreak or whatever from it? Hospitalized?
Yeah, I was hospitalized. It was about a year ago. It wasn't,
what?
Yeah, it wasn't from penis though. I also have
penis.
Yeah, it
wasn't from penis. It does sound like penis. I have an allergy to sulfites too, which is like what's in wine, and it's a preservative and a lot of chemicals, like cleaning chemicals and stuff. And this is when I was at my day job still. We had like a work party and they left a bag of chips open over the weekend. Oh, fucking chip. God, I hate you. And the cleaning crew we think had come in over the weekend and maybe not closed the bags up before they were spraying like Windex and stuff. Right. And, I had a tortilla chip on that Monday morning, like a few tortilla chips, and one of them did not taste like a tortilla chip. It tasted almost like I ate an unchewable vitamin or something. It was just like very, chemically.
Bitter.
Yeah, it was weird. And within, I don't know, 2 minutes, I felt like somebody had a blowtorch on my scalp. My head was burning, and I got up and I went to the bathroom, and all of my skin had turned bright red. Like I was on fire or something. And I went up to my boss. I was like, I think something's wrong. And she's like, holy shit, we're calling 911 right now. So ambulance came and went to the hospital and got Benadryls. Yeah, it's fucking scary.
That's what you take, Benadryl?
Yeah.
Benadryl saves lives. I mean, that shit is really potent. Yeah. Yeah.
No question.
So
that EpiPen. I've only seen Pulp Fiction, so if you were fucked up, I'd just stab you in the heart.
Going right for my tits.
Yeah. Oh, that too.
I had some dip at a Super Bowl party, and my face blew up like Chuck Webner. Really bad. I couldn't even see out of my own fucking eyes. I called my brother. I was living alone at the time. He was living around the corner. He took me to the hospital, and they basically said if I took an aspirin that night, I would have died. Something with aspirin and allergies.
Really?
What?
Because I had a horrendous headache too. And I'm in the ER, and they put a Benadryl drip in me, and my brother goes, dude, I'm watching your face go back to normal, like
in real time.
In real fucking time. He says it's so fucking creepy.
Yeah. What did you eat?
And they also gave me something for my headache. Like, it was the worst headache I've ever had in my life, and they put that in the IV. My headache went away instantly. I'm like, why isn't that shit available for everybody?
Right.
What are you allergic to?
To this day, I don't know what it was.
Fuck.
God, I fucking hate that.
To this day, I don't know what it was. I've never had anything close to that before or since.
I had an allergic reaction to a girl's saliva. It was weird.
Did you?
Yes. She put her mouth in my penis and it just swelled up.
Oh my God.
I knew it was coming. I wanted to see it.
I know. Your stupid face, your stupid smile. I was like, what is he going to say?
Faggy grin.
I'm allergic to grass, trees.
Me too.
Allergic to grass.
So apples.
Oh, no.
I can't have raw apples and other possible
That was my nickname in high school.
fruits with pits in them.
Yeah, totally.
You're giving her shit. You can't eat anything.
So maybe cherries and like peaches and stuff. So maybe one of those things was in this dumb dip.
Stone fruit.
Oh, it was a dip you ate. And
it was like some kind. I think it was some kind of hummus actually. I'm trying to remember, but we had there was all sorts of stuff out that night.
Maybe like sesame seeds? Can you have sesame seeds?
I guess I can. I don't know. I've never really had a problem since then. Oh, I had the test and my whole arm blows up.
Yeah, me
really?
too. Yeah,
my whole arm blows up. Cats, dogs, dust.
My arm, nothing happened. I did that where they stick you. Yeah. Nothing. Then they just said, no. Then they put me with a healthy relationship. And
your arm just dropped dead. It died.
You can tell Jimmy's excited when he sits like a schoolboy.
Yes, I do. My legs are folded like I'm in what's not crisscross, not Indian style. That's not right.
What pissed me off about that incident was the middle of the night, and they wanted me to fill out the paperwork. I'm like, I can't see.
Yeah, oh
my eyes were closed shut. My brother was actually helping me around. I was able to see slightly out of one eye because it was completely closed. And they're like, before we see you got to do the paperwork. I'm like, holy fuck, we could deal with this shit after. Whatever you're going to give me, give it to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if you were unconscious?
My head was killing me.
How would they make you fill out paperwork if you're coming in unconscious?
I remember my headache went away in less than a minute when they popped that shit in the IV.
What'd they give you?
IV. It's the best.
Maybe some high, I don't know.
Sorry, Dr. Conrad Murray came in and helped you.
Should ask. Sorry to trump your story, but it made me think of it.
No, I did. I'm always happy to hear when other people deal with it because it fucking sucks. It's the worst.
And did you ever have the drip, the Benadryl drip?
No, when the...
You bet I have.
When
Benadryl. Sorry. I only heard half your question.
When the ambulance came and they checked my throat, they didn't think that my throat was about to close. It was just like all of my skin was basically on fire. Yeah.
I stopped. I had a bad joke coming. I stopped.
Yeah. Oh, no, I want to hear it.
You didn't think my throat was going to close. I was going to say it was weekend hours. It was a store closing joke. I backed out. I knew it was going to be bad, and I fucking stopped it.
You went clean.
I love that he has to yell that. I backed out.
I did. I backed out. I realized it was an awful joke. There was nothing to it. It wasn't even a joke. It was just a statement that was supposed to have
You abandoned it.
I certainly did.
Just like the guy who called about the trannies.
Right.
Just ran for the hills.
We missed one of Jimmy's. It happens from time to time. I got to go to Steve in Texas. We missed a good one I'm hearing. Steve, go ahead.
Hey, guys, when you were talking about Malarchuk spiraling out of control, Jimmy goes, what is spiraling? What's wrong? You can't skate anymore? And it was so bad that Sherrod just answered him like a question.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you know what? I really wasn't even, that wasn't a joke.
I didn't hear what you said.
That was like that was one time,
What did you say?
He's saying that when he said life was spiraling out of control, and I said, "What? He can't skate anymore?" That's funny, like a chip joke, but I didn't even mean it like that. That was a legit question. I'm like, why would he spiral? Because he couldn't play hockey.
His life was taken away.
No, damn it, dude! You give me. I thought I had a really good one that everyone missed, and it was actually just a serious question. Sometimes the irony is so thick you can cut it with a knife. We appreciate the call. Get back.
I didn't know Malarchuk tried to kill himself twice. I didn't know the end of that story.
And that was after the slicing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Both
set it
attempted.
down. Well, dude, you're dying in front of everybody. I mean, he was in deep fucking trouble.
Yeah, bleeding out on the ice. Quincy's there.
Quincy.
Yeah. I forgot what they did to save him, but it was like if the trainer didn't do this one particular thing, he was fucked. Maybe they pinched it.
He probably pinched
the artery or something.
Held it until they got in the back.
I forgot. I'm going to look it up during the break, which we're going to take.
Could you imagine if that happens anywhere other than when you have like medical team there? You're dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Kill Bill scene or something. It's just immediate fountain of blood coming out. God damn.
I bled like that one time. My heart, when I heard about sadness around the world.
Oh, boy. That was a rough one.
Yes, it was.
You want a stinker?
Yeah, the phones are lighting up.
Yeah. My jokes today are like, remember in Apocalypse Now, that scene when the Charlie Don't Surf, when they fucking napalm the tree line?
We still have the Tucker Max thing before Mark gets out of here.
Oh, yeah. I got to skedaddle.
Stop it.
I got an audition.
For what?
Wait, you're leaving us early?
I got to leave early. I told Roland.
What time are you leaving? Now?
I can leave at 10.
That's right. Oh, what are you auditioning as?
It's this Amazon show that I'll never get.
Oh, you're not tall enough.
Listen, when we get back, we're going to try to do the Tucker Max from the old days.
Thank you, Rock.
You got a few minutes left, so maybe we'll squeeze it in. Mark Norman's at Caroline's tonight. Please go and see him. He's a very funny comic, and he's great for our radio show. So support Mark Norman.
Hey, thanks. Come on out, folks.
And then tomorrow through Sunday, you're at Rooster Tea Feathers in Sunnyvale, California.
Rooster Tea Feathers.
Check the website.
Oh, Rooster Tea Feathers.
You know
that place, yeah.
Yeah, the best bee club in America.
Yeah.
Well,
Sherrod's got his TV show on A&E starting July 6th at 10:30.
Yes, Black and White, baby, on A&E.
Black and White. Jimmy's in the Hamptons Saturday night, West Hampton Beach.
Yes, and then the week after is Albuquerque and Salt Lake City.
Yes.
A lot of a big tour happening. Ugh.
And Kelsey Cook, who opens up for Jimmy. Are you opening up this weekend? Or?
No.
This weekend I'm in Atlanta for the Laughing Skull Festival, but I'll be with Jim for
other dates.
Albuquerque and Salt Lake. Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
No nuts.
Peanut allergy. Peanut. Wait, so you can't watch Charlie Brown?
Nice full room. Kelsey Cook, Sherrod Small, Mark Norman.
Hey,
it's happening.
We got the Tucker Max thing before you leave. I didn't realize Mark was leaving early.
Okay, now Tucker Max is what is he now? A magician? Is he a magician or some shit?
He's an author. He's an author. Very successful author.
Tucker Max, that's his pen name. That's not his.
Yeah, obviously.
That's not the name his mama gave him.
I don't think so.
He had a book out back in 2006 that he was promoting on our show. A lot of stories.
Okay.
And
if it ain't Judy Blume, I don't know him as a writer.
You know what? From your lips to God, are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
That's right. Super fun.
Blubber.
Tales from the fourth grade, nothing.
Chicken soup for the soul.
Yeah. That's not Judy Blume.
I'm sorry.
No, that's right.
I thought we were just making books.
Bloom books.
Think like Bert Kreischer with a lot of bullshit.
Okay.
Not Bert. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah.
And we called him out on his bullshit.
Okay.
And these books were very successful. And we had fun with... At first, we're like, he's telling his stories, and it was making good radio, and we were all in. I'm like, all right. And then he told us one story about falling out of the closet, and we're like, holy shit. And it ended with him leaving. The whole saga is going to be on our podcast this week. Go to iTunes and all the regular places. It's Opie Radio, and subscribe.
He looks familiar.
And then... yeah, he was famous for a long time. I don't know what he's doing these days.
No, because he looks like Brody from. You think because he looks like Darren Lewis.
Darren Lewis
from Homeland. When you look at that picture of Tucker Max, to me that's like, wow, he looks like Brody from Homeland.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
They got the same tribe. They're from the same tribe.
So then Mark Norman told a story a couple days ago, and everyone went, holy shit, that's very Tucker Max-ish.
Okay, let's hear Tucker Max.
And then Mark is swearing that his story is completely true.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then everyone was hitting us up like, why don't you call Mark out on his Tucker Max story?
I'd live for this shit.
I want to hear this now.
Oh, this is legendary, the Tucker Max thing. And Mark, fell right into it. He had no idea.
Yeah, he couldn't help.
And Mark is here to say that his story's true.
My story's true. I've never written a book. I've never read any of his books, so I don't know his shit.
Yeah.
So without further ado, we go back in time to the Tucker Max story from 2006. I can't believe it.
I haven't heard this in a decade.
Right.
Wow.
And there's other shit. All the audio that Eric just cut up is great stuff. So we might have to just throw it all on the podcast.
Yes.
But at least let's get the falling out of the closet story before Mark leaves. So this is how it went down back in 2006, the early days of satellite radio.
So Tucker, can you tell the story about your Tucker tries butt sex story?
Oh, yeah, all right. That's the one everyone asked for. All right, this story. This is a true story. I was maybe 20, 21. Was spending a summer in Florida when I was in college, and I met this one girl. She was really hot, and I had never tried butt sex before, and I really wanted to. So I kept trying to convince this girl, and she wouldn't. She's like, no, I don't know. And so I finally convinced her. I'm like, look, it's like she wanted to be a runway model. That's why she was living in South Beach. I was in Florida at the time. And I'm like, it's what all the models do, blah, blah, blah. And so I finally convinced her by convincing her that, like, it was like the European way to have sex. This is like the level of intelligence of this girl. And so, anyway, but she's like, you have to take me to a nice dinner, and it's got to be like a production. So I take her out, and we go to some restaurant, Tantra, actually, and I spent like $400 on this girl on dinner, and 2 like good bottles of wine and whatever. So she's totally ready, and we go back to my place. And what I hadn't told her, you got to remember, I was like 20 or 21 at the time, and like I'm kind of an asshole now, but I was possibly the worst person on earth at this point in my life. So what I hadn't told her was that my buddy and I decided that since this was going to be the first time I'd had butt sex, that I wanted to videotape it, right? But instead of just like setting up like a camera, this is like 9 years ago, so it was before like really cheap cameras. We had like one of the like the sort of shoulder ones, right. They had like the VHS, sort of like that, except the crappy version, right. And so my buddy hid in the closet with the camera and was going to film us. Like, so he was hanging out at my place, and then he saw us pull up, and then he was going to go run in the closet and hide. And so I was so shit faced by the time that I got back. At this point, I'd pretty much forgotten that he was in there. So we go in, we start kissing, whatever. And then, she's like, okay, I'm ready. And so I bought like, one of the big industrial, like this size of like Astroglide. Like it's like huge. Cause I didn't know, what the fuck do I know about ass sex, And so I'm figuring, well, a little bit's good, so more is better. So
we're with them so far, right?
And here I am.
We're not partial. We're with them 100%, I think, at this point.
I don't know if you are.
I don't remember
the story.
It's quite a lot of story. It's like a lot of details.
Still
it's kind
another
of boring.
3 minutes left in this.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you're with him up until the point he starts talking about the camcorder.
Had it started before? I just don't remember.
To answer Jimmy's question, I guess I'm pretty much still there,
okay.
I guess.
This is only the second story you told so far.
Yeah.
You told a bunch of stories throughout the audio.
But now I should have known something with all the details.
Yeah.
Details are covering up shit, right?
He said it was 21, 22, then he said he was 20, 21.
And then he's like, I don't know. The setup is long. I apologize, but it's worth it. Go ahead.
Filming this girl, but at the same time I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to hurt her anus. So pretty much like uncap it and just stick it in her ass and just squeeze. And I emptied like half the bottle because I'm thinking, you got to put enough in to make sure, because I don't know how much it takes. What do I know, right?
Yeah,
and
man, that's my real laugh.
This is like pretty much pre-internet porn, And I thought you could just spit on your dick,
for those,
and
by the way.
like no, that's only in porn movies, right?
Prison.
Yeah,
that's the prison way, right?
So I fill her up with this stuff, and then of course I slide right in, no problem, and everything's going great for a while, and and we start going harder and harder, and she's more into it, and I'm more into it, and like I'm right about to come, and I'm I'm slamming hard, come way in and out, and I come out too far, and I kind of like I come out and I like hit her butt or something, so I go down to put myself back in, and all of a sudden I feel this like warm splash on my hand here, this. And I'm like, what? The lights are kind of low, so I look down, and it's like kind of dark, and I'm like, wait a minute. And then the smell hits me. She shit all over my dick. And it wasn't just like poop. It was like watery diarrhea fucking mix of like diarrhea and Astroglide. And so like the smell hits me, and it was like, oh my, and then of course I realized she shit on my dick, and then combine that with like the seafood and the 2 bottles of wine, and I just, I blew all over her ass. Like in her asshole, everywhere. And so I'm throwing up, and she's like kind of hammered, so she like turns around, she's like, Tucker, what are you doing? She sees me throwing up. She goes, oh my God! She starts throwing up everywhere. So I'm seeing her throwing up, and it's making me throw up. I'm throwing up more. All of a sudden, true fucking story, my fucking buddy falls.
Can you stop this for a second? I changed to my fake laugh in there.
Oh,
No, I'm not even, for real. I'm like, oh God, here we go.
Because it does sound like you're having the proverbial ball.
Right. I turned to the fake laugh because I'm like, all right, how am I? I mean, we all in the moment think, how are we going to handle this? We all have our ways.
Right.
So I'm thinking how I'm going to handle it, and I'm sure Ant's thinking the same thing, and Jimmy at this point. All right, continue. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kenny. He goes, you are correct with the long setup. Truthful people tend to get to the point. And Kenny knows this shit. It was his life for a long time.
Yes.
All right, back to it.
She starts throwing up everywhere. So I'm seeing her throwing up, and it's making me throw up. I'm throwing up more. All of a sudden, true fucking story, my fucking buddy falls out of the closet. And he's like, oh my God, because he saw us and smelled it. I mean, you can imagine the smell. It's like seafood and wine and Astroglide and shit. And he fucking is throwing up everywhere. So like, there's like a 3-second period where all 3 of us are staring at each other, vomiting everywhere.
That video would be like...
Yeah, I know. You have no idea how upset I am.
That's Anthony dealing with it.
Yeah.
That's Anthony dealing with it. He ain't buying it whatsoever at this point. Because somehow he said the video is nowhere. That's when you get suspicious.
So he said he had a video of it, or he never had a video of it?
40 seconds left. Maybe he explains it.
3-second period where all 3 of us are staring at each other, vomiting everywhere.
That video would be like...
Yeah, I know. You have no idea how upset I am. I don't have that. I know. And so anyway, so she of course freaks out. Oh, I thought you loved me. I can't believe you did this. Throws, the sheet, like, wraps the shit and Astroglide stained sheet around her. Runs out of my apartment, like leaves her clothes, everything. I still, to this day, don't know how she got home. Like, I called her, 3 or 4 times. Are you okay? Whatever. She ended up changing her phone number. Like, the girl who introduced us, she wouldn't return her calls. I don't know how she got home. But yeah, it was, I didn't get my deposit back on that apartment either. Nah. We couldn't get the smell out. We tried for days.
All right. First of all, my story was 11 seconds. This story's like 10 minutes. It's crazy. I knocked mine out.
Oh yeah. How was the correlation between Mark now?
All I had was a guy with a video camera filming.
Falling out of the closet.
Yeah, falling out of the closet. But there's no puke. He didn't puke. We had the tape. We watched the tape over and over.
But then he had tape of her. She was running and she was chasing him, and he was videotaping her.
Yeah, the video is the only thing. But I'm sure there's tons of douchey guys all over the country videotaping their friends fucking.
Right.
Also, in my story, I was the loser. I lost my boner. I had to eat her out. It was a whole thing.
Right. That's my life.
Yes.
Mark is here to say his story is true.
Just a video camera. That's it. It's the only.
Right.
So his story is that he just had a friend in a closet videotaping.
And the guy fell out of the closet, and then
while he was fucking.
But did he explain what happened to the tape, Eric?
I was trying to find out.
How do you fall out of a closet? I've never...
On purpose? Because you like this, no,
I'm asking because I'm trying.
Just take the step. Oh, just take that one giant step forward.
One little moonwalk out.
Yeah. Oh, just do it. No. No, and then it's like I don't know how to get a hold of it, so now no one could like follow up on his story. That's what bothered me too. She changed her number. The friend that set us up, I don't talk to anymore. I don't know where she is. I don't know how she got home.
So convenient.
Yeah.
So. And his friend was in a closet videotaping him fucking a girl.
Up the butt with Astroglide.
But it was so dark in there that he didn't know what was on his hand.
Yeah.
But the camera is an old camera, but somehow it can catch it in the dark.
We could have used you in 2006.
It's a good point.
Stop it, nigga.
Yeah.
Johnny Cochran. Try the glove.
We could have used you.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Shit.
Good point.
We do have Tucker leaving the show. I think that's at least worth playing.
Yeah, probably.
We have a lot of fucking clips here that, Eric, you're putting this whole thing together for the podcast,
I want to see
right?
the clip.
Tomorrow.
It'll
be online tomorrow.
The camera we used was one of those old fragile ones that filmed onto a VHS tape, and when he crashed out of the closet, the tape recorder and tape broke. It didn't occur to us at the time. The tape records the images magnetically, and we could take the actual tape itself and get someone to put it in another holster until after we had thrown it out. I know it seems stupid now, and believe me, I kick myself about it every day, but you should have seen the apartment afterwards. The tape was not a high priority. It's not a high priority.
Take still shots of the other apartment.
Astroglide shit and vomit covered everything.
In our video, he said at one point, too, that not even that, he didn't know that the images were stored magnetically, but he thought the tape may be demagnetized.
No, he's just... But if you say he's lying, he might come and sue us. I could say I think he's lying. Because the old days, tapes would break, and all you would do is, I think, Eric, right? You could just tape it together.
You could open up another videotape with a Phillips head screwdriver.
I think we used to tape them together when some shit broke down.
We did, too. We taped
a
couple, with just regular fucking Scotch tape.
I believe so.
And popped it back in.
And
Beverly
you were
Hills
fine.
Top loader, nigga, beta.
Hey, did the montage of callers hating him, he was still in studio when we did that, Eric?
Yes.
Do you want to hear just a little of that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm missing my audition for this.
You can... you defended yourself.
I know, but I want to see this.
Okay, all right.
I wasn't going to get the part.
All right.
You might get it. Come on.
There's an Asian guy in a wheelchair. That's fine.
All right, play this, Eric.
All right.
Kent, the movie guy.
Yeah, I got to call this guy out. There's no way I believe that story about the chick and the Astroglide, and pretty much no one else believes him either.
Well, I was a little suspicious when he was telling the story because I'm wondering, you have to have the tape.
No, dude, it was like, you remember the the big cameras where you put the VHS tape in? He fell out and like the little tape itself broke. Of course, like the magnet, it's magnetized. So we could have easily gone and changed it, but it's like, I didn't think, it's like, remember you said you don't write down your stories at 20. I didn't write this stuff down at 21. I started writing it down at 27, And so I just didn't think about like, oh, we should save this tape. The tape was broke. I was like, fuck it, just whatever. I didn't, it didn't occur to me that like I was going to ever do any of this shit, If I had known I was going to become a writer, motherfucker, I would have, gone through hell and high water to save that tape. Are you kidding? Yeah, I mean, you know how much money I've cost myself that I could have charged. I could have charged $10 a person, and
I was in a frat. Me and the boys would have figured out how to save that tape. Let's be honest. We would have figured something out.
Hell yeah, man. If somebody fucked me in the ass and threw up on me, I would want that tape saved. Well, it's nice to know that my contributions have really changed in 10 years.
Boy, our voices have changed, but not our content.
It's amazing. I literally could have said that 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, sitting Indian style.
Non-growth asshole performer.
I'll say, in 2006, we just didn't pick up on it, Jimmy.
Oh, my God.
We didn't pick up on it in 2006.
I fucking tossed it out there.
Yeah, Jimmy, you're like Carlin. You reinvented yourself so many times.
I do. It was a fag every time.
Wow. Not an inkling back in 2006.
I just go for the easy joke.
The only difference is you sounded fatter.
I was fatter.
Yeah, so you lost weight.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Go back. Sweet. I got to hear some more of this.
We would have figured something out.
Hell yeah, man. If somebody fucked me in the ass and threw up on me, I would want that tape saved.
Let's go to...
I even cover it like a Catskill hack. Seriously, folks. Back me up, ladies. You hear what I said? You hear what I tell you?
Humming. Like Shucky Grade.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Shucky.
Awful.
Yeah, go ahead, Eric.
Travis the trucker. Travis!
Yeah, man. That dude's a fucking liar. Tell that motherfucker get out this studio. He's a fucking liar. You waited till
You think people are jealous?
Whatever.
Do you think like they're jealous? I mean,
yeah.
maybe they.
I'm a trucker. I go all over the world and fuck pictures. You waited till you was 27 to write a fucking book. You're a fucking dickhead. You fucking asshole. Oh my God. Kick his ass. He's a fucking liar.
Whoa. Well, the Travis obviously feels one way.
Yeah.
You have to realize
that's one man's opinion.
A lot of people may not that they're boring lives, but they're quote unquote normal, where they have a girlfriend, whatever. They're kind of mellow, and they're not out sticking their dicks in everybody, and everybody's puking.
Can you pause this again? I got to take you inside. We don't mean any of this that we're saying. We're just trying to keep them on the hook.
I know it.
You know that,
You're
okay?
assholes. That's why I'm laughing.
I know that.
Right. Yes.
And I know Jimmy's helping that.
Yes.
No, you missed my brilliant commentary on what people were doing. Oh my God, my fucking voice. Ugh.
Yo, a fucking.
We know that because I know I'm at that point in 2006. I'm looking at all the phone calls, and I know they all want to give him a beating.
Yeah.
So my job right now is to make sure he stays right where the fuck he is.
And takes that beating.
I hear that loud and clear with how I'm presenting this back in 2006, and Jimmy definitely is helping along, and Anthony as well. Go back, Eric.
And they're not out sticking their dicks in everybody, and everybody's puking and laughing. I mean, they just have more normal experiences.
No, let's get a can't appreciate.
Let's get a positive call here.
Finer things in life.
Robin, Maryland.
Come in your face.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Tucker, I just checked out your website and listened to you guys online. You're a clown, dude. I mean, there's no way these are real, for one. But also, it just sounds like you're just trying to make things up. Everyone has friends that go through and, one-up you and make things up when it's blatantly lying. And that's what it sounds like you're doing.
Okay, you're right. You got me, dude.
Are you calling him a faker?
Oh, without a question.
You got me. Yeah, you're right. You win.
We got to find a good phone call here. Let's go to Kevin in North Dakota. Kevin.
Hey, man.
Hey.
This is going to be the worst one.
I was wondering, when did you lose your virginity?
16.
Ramon! Tucker takes it up the ass from trannies!
Whoa, what?
You ever take it up the ass from a tranny?
No, never.
I'm surprised I didn't answer. Fucking predictable little mo. Fucking one-trick pony.
Oh, we miss Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon. It hurt my throat.
I know.
So many new listeners have no idea what that is.
Nope. Go ahead, Eric. We only have like 30 seconds left in this.
Up his balls and gets his videotaping buddies to gargle them.
People are a little pissed off because you don't have the videotape. I think that's made a lot of people very uncomfortable, including everybody in this room.
Well, if it fell, I mean...
Not me. I don't need no fucking tape.
Absolutely.
You're buying it?
The stories are hysterical.
Yeah, if it fell, it
fucking
fell.
shit. If he's sitting on the bowl, the fucking logs coming out as some girl sucking on his cock, I don't need no tape. I don't need no nothing.
yeah.
That's funny shit.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's it?
That's it.
Eric?
That's it.
And then, can we play the part where he leaves, and then we'll move on, and we'll put this whole thing on the
we'll make love.
podcast and other moments from that day. There's like a whole bunch more, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Did you throw him out?
He couldn't
I forgot
take it.
the callers were so rough. I didn't realize the callers really the ones that got the nastiness rolling.
Anthony, I mean, Opie set him up. You knew what calls was coming in.
Of course.
He was like, I think this is a good one. Hold on.
Because he was starting to get
This one's positive.
He saw his body language.
And I'm like, all right, if I say a positive one's coming in, if you need the inside scoop here, anyone will stay for positivity, right?
Yeah, that's good radio, man. That's good radio, you son of a bitch.
You want to run for that door, but if I go, whoa, we got a positive one, you're like, oh, okay. That'll make me feel better.
By the way, here's what's so hurtful. In all the dirty stories I've told, not one person has called up and said liar. No matter what it was, no matter what I shoved in my face, not one person has
They
ever
always
called.
believe you, huh, Jimmy?
Yep.
That all adds up.
All in unison out there, they just go, "Yep, we believe that."
Yeah.
Yep.
They're all nodding like fucking John Candy and Stripes. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
He sat there, watches by it.
We're on our way to bingo parlor. Shut up. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. All right, here's Tucker leaving. It's a quick, like, 1 minute or so, a little over.
Oh, when he stormed out?
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't heard this in years. I'm hearing this for the first time probably in 10
All
years.
right.
Let me see this.
All right. Thank you, Tucker Max.
Tucker, thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
I hope They Serve Beer in Hell is the New York Times
Title of the book.
bestseller.
Man, how do you get on the bestseller list? Thank you, sir.
Tucker.
All right.
No, dude.
You fucking ass. You did the hey.
And that was the book being thrown
at the door?
At the door as soon as he left.
Damn.
Is there any more there, Eric?
It's just you guys laughing and then saying this is all bullshit. You don't need the rest of it.
Okay. All right, we're gonna put that on the podcast, though.
It's one of Jimmy's best name gags where he calls his name and the guy turns around and you all were just looking at your phones.
That's what I knew was
everywhere
happening.
That's where I got my nickname, Jim the Trickster.
When does the podcast go up?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. The whole Tucker Max. We'll put other stuff up there too, probably if we have time.
And he hasn't been back since, right?
I don't know.
No, he's kind of out of it, out of the news and everything.
Yeah, that was.
He's written a couple of bestsellers though.
Yeah, there were more since. I hope they start beer now.
Yeah.
Well, this will sell a few.
Marquis, you leaving us?
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up. My Twitter were blowing up.
Clearing it up? Are you kidding me? That cemented it.
Yeah, thank you.
But now you understand where everyone was coming from.
Yeah, but it was just one similarity.
Right.
So the similarity was that you had somebody in a closet who fell out taping a girl when you had some sex.
He fell out laughing.
Oh
my God.
And we watched the video over and over, and the punchline of the video was the girl was sitting on my face because I couldn't perform, and so my friends would play that every time I came home on the big screen. And it was like a gag, and then she had made legal, she had some legal action happen, so we had to burn the tape. We had a big ceremony because we got so much joy out of it.
There you go.
There you go. And that is...
What was the legal action?
Like a voyeurism charge and filming and all that.
The cops came?
Nah, but we got like a... What do you call it? You've been served.
Yeah.
So it was pretty serious.
Like a cease and desist type of situation.
Yeah. But good times.
Good times, great old.
I still got some good sex tapes from my college days.
Really?
Oh,
sex tapes?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I got about 3-4. I got about 3-4.
Do you got to go to?
I didn't watch them in the longest.
You got to go to.
But I have one that I watched. Yeah.
You got one that you're itching.
Yeah, it's me and my boy on this girl.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Put it on Vimeo, baby.
Yeah.
She tore us up. Yeah. And this was an old, this was in the 90s, so.
Big camcorder.
Wait a
Big
minute.
camera.
I think this is the J.K. Rowling story.
Yeah.
I have a couple of good ones too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know you do.
Just Jimmy in the bushes.
Broad daylight.
Looking at a preschool.
Broad daylight.
No, meaning that it's just, you could see everything.
That's what I mean. Pimples and all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Mark Norman, thank you so much, buddy. Tuesdays with Stories available on iTunes, your podcast with Joe List. You got Caroline's tonight.
Yes.
And then tomorrow through Sunday, the Rooster Tea Feathers in Sunnyvale, California.
Check the website for dates. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of the show.
Yeah, we're wrapping up more or less in a few anyway. Thank you, Mark Norman.
Jim, why did you bite down just now when you thought about that memory?
No, just because it's a thing from Top Gun. Val Kilmer did that, and it's the worst thing. He did that when it was so awful.
Literally right before you did that, he was like, pimples and all, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
But why?
It's real creepy.
He's clapping with his teeth.
Remember in Top Gun? You remember that scene?
I don't remember that
it's
scene.
the worst. He bites down.
I honestly,
oh my God, it's a very.
I'm not with you on that one. I'm trying to remember. Can you maybe pop it up real fast?
What was the scene? What was building up?
I forget. He's like arguing with Tom Cruise about something, and he does the bite. It's such a douche moment.
You ever hear? It might be worth playing after we find this. Quentin Tarantino breaking down the Top Gun and the volleyball scene.
No.
Oh my God.
He broke down how homosexual it was?
Pure brilliance. Even if we do it right after the show.
Right.
We'll just play it, when we wrap up. It's pure brilliance. We haven't played it in a while.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He breaks it down.
Homoerotic. He goes all in explaining why it's a bit on the homoerotic side. Is this it right here, Jimmy?
Oh, this
Might
in a,
be.
yeah.
Let me see this.
Let's see.
Nice. Man, I am dangerous.
That is a douche move.
Yeah. I am dangerous.
How do you pick up on that shit? That's really good, man. Hey,
because I don't cloudy and muddy my mind with love or family or things of the heart. I keep it open for used car quotes. The valueless existence I'm leading. Complete non-contributor. One fucking shit, forgettable joke after another. Fucking boo.
Oh, that's so funny when you went there back in 2006 and we all just.
Oh my God.
Hey, before I forget, what's wrong with you? We got 4 Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD. Of course, we all know this shit. The movie Hail Caesar. I got 4 copies.
What's that?
You want one?
The George Clooney one?
Yeah, I'll take one. Is that the?
Oh boy, we're down to 3.
Nice.
The Coen Brothers.
Hail Caesar.
I never saw it.
Yeah, I heard it was.
You know what to do with that?
What do you mean?
I don't bring these home anymore. I don't know what to do with them.
What do you mean? You don't have a Blu-ray or DVD?
I do.
I'm down to, I think, 1.
Yeah,
Use Xbox or PlayStation.
Down to 1.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah.
I used to like popping them into my laptop. You can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, those days are over.
The fuck,
This
man.
about
It's
Caesar?
all downloading.
No. This about I don't.
They kidnapped George Clooney. His character.
I don't care.
Come on, Jimmy, you would like it. Here's a clip from it, ain't it?
It's Coen Brothers, man. They're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boys in it.
Got a great cast.
Right.
Channing Tatum's.
Oh, wait, we might have more. I think rolling in with some more. You want to give away more? How many?
Well, they fell off the back of a truck?
Yeah, 2 more.
All right, we got 5 to random callers. We'll take care of you if you call in for Hail Caesar, all right?
We should have done trivia.
You want to do? Excuse me. You want to do trivia?
Oh,
Yes.
to give them out?
Oh, thank you.
We could,
5 callers to trivia.
we could change shit up.
Sure.
What kind of trivia
We're
you
changing shit up.
I'm the trivia master.
Oh.
Yep. How about we'll do a little trivia, then we'll do a couple randoms when you're bored with trivia.
Fair enough.
All right, let's
That's
go
specialty.
random. Line 4. Don't know who you are. Don't know where you're calling from. Help me out.
Ted in Charlotte.
All right, buddy.
Hello. Are you ready for a little trivia?
I am.
What color are Joe Pesci's favorite shoes?
Blue.
That's correct.
Oh.
Yes.
Give
Ding,
the,
ding, ding.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Give your name and stuff to Iraq, and you won the DVD.
I just Googled it. Jim's right. That's blue. It's
well
blue.
done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
All right. Excellent.
Wow, man.
Congratulations.
That's pretty impressive. Hold on the line. We'll give you a Hail Caesar. Let me go to this. I'm just random, right down the row here. Who's this?
Hello?
Yep.
Hey, buddy. Who are you? Where are you calling from?
It's Ryan from Texas.
All right.
Hello. Let's see here. Let's do how about a trivia about Caesars?
Okay.
Who was the first Caesar to benefit from technology?
Oh.
First Caesar to benefit from technology. I've got no idea. Let's just say Julius.
That's correct.
Yes.
You win.
Excellent.
Okay.
Good work.
Take his information.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I just Googled it. It said
Good
that.
job.
That's pretty impressive. All right.
Good job.
Let's try another one.
Excellent.
Hi, who's this?
Hello. Let's see here. Let's do a trivia about Caesar.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, there you are. All right.
Turn your radio down.
Yeah, who are you? Turn down your radio. Where you from? All that shit.
This is Michael from Vidalia, Georgia.
Nice.
Of course it is.
There we go.
Are you ready for some trivia?
Give it to me, Jimmy.
President Millard Fillmore had a mistress. What was her name?
Excellent question. Excellent.
The young whore.
No, what was her first name?
Miss Whore.
No, I can't give it to you.
Really? Just take a stab at it,
That's
bro.
incorrect.
Yeah, take a
Think
real name.
old lady name.
Yeah.
I would think it's an old lady name.
It's Mildred.
Holy fuck, Mildred.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Oh my god, you fucking nailed it.
Because the joke was
Holy shit.
Milford Mildred. They sound the same, don't they?
Yeah, brother and
Everybody in
sister.
the cabinet would laugh. All right, hold on. You're actually going to take your name and information.
All right, hold on the line.
Jimmy,
Hey, Jimmy, I will see you later on in the month in Atlanta.
In the ATL, yes, sir, you will. I'm coming down. Thank you.
You get a Hail Caesar. You want to take one more, Jimmy?
I think so. I mean, the callers are doing so well.
The listeners are very smart.
Hi, who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Justin from South Dakota.
Hi, Justin. Okay, Kelsey's a foosball player. What is the name of the best foosball player in the world?
Excellent question.
Jim Norton.
What did he say?
He said Jim Norton.
Right.
Don't even begin to consider that.
No.
You're terrible.
But I'm good.
You are terrible.
All right, Kelsey says no, we can't give it to you.
Oh, man. Love you guys.
Way to fuck up the bit. I want to give him one for trying.
No, there's no.
All right.
It wouldn't be fair to other callers who work so hard.
All right.
No trophies for second place. You're right.
I was trying to give it to you. All right. Hi, who's this? Where are you calling from?
Gary from Atlanta.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Doing good.
All right, Dave's a man at his own leisurely pace. Dave's a man.
Takes his sweet old time.
Who doesn't rush.
Nowhere to be.
Yep. Dave.
Who's the foosball player?
All right. It would be...
Jeff Chipperson.
That's right. Yeah, foosball. That's Lucille's daughter.
He cracks himself up.
Where are you from?
Atlanta.
What major news group is based out of Atlanta?
Oh, excellent question.
That would be CNN.
Incorrect.
Sorry, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Ted Turner?
Oh, yes. I didn't realize Ted Turner was... I was going to say Ted Turner's TV. I guess you wanted congratulations.
He got it. Yes.
All right, we're going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Is that it for trivia? Or you want?
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Oh, Ted Turner.
Wait, we have one more, Jimmy. We do have one more.
Oh, let's give one more.
All right, let's do one more.
Question.
Kelsey, you got a trivia question?
People have, where's my other one? Where's mine?
Shit.
One of those, Jimmy.
We got to give yours away.
You gave mine away?
You were ready to sell it to a Korean downtown.
I'm going to give it to one of the Nigerians. Let them sell it down by Fulton Street.
I hear you. Your copy's going to end up on a sidewalk downtown.
Okay. I'll keep the cover to break weed on it.
Hi, who's this? No?
Hello.
Hey, who are you, buddy?
Nate in Minnesota.
Hey, Nate.
Hi, Nate. What kind of work do you do?
I sell beer, liquor, and wine.
Nice.
You sell beer, so you're an alcohol distributor.
I got a question for real. What's your favorite grapefruit beer?
Ballast Point.
A little fucking strong for
Bell's
my taste.
I like their palsy.
That's too good. I might have to dip in again. I didn't enjoy it that much last year, but I'm going to give it another try. All right,
Jimmy's back.
Who's got the question for Nate?
Okay, I guess I'll do it.
Jim, do it.
Cool, Nate. So you distribute beer.
Yes.
What was the original term for hops?
The original term for hops was, I don't know, cones.
Yep, there you go. That's correct.
Holy fuck.
Nailed it.
Congratulations.
Good job, buddy.
You know your hops and barley.
Hold on the line. We get your info for your Hail Caesar Blu-ray DVD thing.
Oh. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, man. Have a good summer.
Minnesota.
Hey, is this true that Anthony Hopkins' Al Pacino movie makes only $141
over the weekend?
Oh, all right, not bad.
At British box office?
Well, I heard it made nothing, so all right, that's a step in the right direction. It's 8 people.
Yeah, Jesus.
How is that possible?
$141?
What's going on here?
It was shown at 5 locations
over 3 days.
$30 for 3 days.
There you go. Split it up. Spread the wealth.
Nobody cared about it.
Is it that bad?
Translates to only 3 or 4 viewers at each of the locations?
Sure.
How's that possible?
Date night.
Was it not promoted? Because I didn't even know they were in a movie together.
Dude, if it's in multiplex, you're just going to stumble in.
Yeah.
People are just going to stumble in.
Where are they showing this? In people's houses?
Right. This doesn't make sense.
Want to see the trailer?
No, I don't want to see the trailer.
The good thing is, I could do a movie that made $141
easily.
Yeah.
What would it be about, though?
It's been mystery and intrigue.
Mystery and journey.
I'm solving a mystery.
Mystery and intrigue movies do very well.
There's been a murder on a train.
We have a green screen in the back.
Yeah, we have to shoot cheaply. There's been a murder on the train. I'm the detective hired to solve it.
Some girl just got hit by the train. Subway train the other day, Saturday. Hit in the head. She was out looking for the train.
That happened
Smashed.
too.
Oh my
She's
God.
dead?
No, she didn't die. She was just bloodied head. What's her name? One of the comedians. He was on his way to the show, and he told me about it because he missed his spot.
What comedian?
It was John Lasseter.
All right, Tucker.
Tall black dude, but
all right, Tucker.
Yeah, exactly. What happened? It knocked her fucking hat off. She had like a little Zika head.
he said all her hair was just damp with blood.
Oh, she's lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Can I tell another old story?
They tell you not to look over the fucking edge and look for the fucking
Yeah, but how do you not hear the train?
Thank you. How
I
do
think
you
she
not
looked the
hear
wrong way. That's what I
Even
asked
if you
her.
do, how does a train sneak up on you?
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
What a bad cop she'd be. A train snuck up on me, sir.
It came out of nowhere.
It's on a track. You can't come from any other direction but this or that. How wrong do you guess?
People get hit on the subway a lot.
Yeah.
Do you remember the story from NEW? The classic story?
Which one?
Had that. A-Rock remembers. So that exact thing happened. Someone leans out, looking the wrong way for the train, gets hit in the back of the fucking head. It was a huge story, late 90s.
Yeah.
And me and Anthony, and I would assume Jimmy was there.
I wasn't there in the 90s.
Maybe you weren't there. Fucking beating the shit out of this person, laughing her asses off. How stupid can you be? Everything you just said.
Right.
Turns out it was someone that worked at NEW's kid.
Their kid?
And they died?
No.
The injury, yeah.
No.
She was in HR, I think, right?
Well, I didn't want to be specific with her job.
She interviewed me.
Huh?
He said HR's hospital.
Wait, you got more info on this?
No, it's the lady who interviewed me for a job there.
Oh, that's why you got hired. She's probably all fucked up with a bandage on her head. He seems good. She's seeing two of you, and now we are.
I don't want to blow your bit. It was her kid, but still funny.
Man.
Yeah. But we fucking went all in, and then someone had to tell. I know her name and everything still, but I didn't want to make it that specific, E-Rock.
She recovered, though, and everything's...
Yeah.
The kid?
Yeah.
Because she always thought the mother was taunting her because she could never eat her food properly. The mother would say, chew, chew, and she would think that the mother was...
She'd look around. Where?
Yeah.
You had
wrong direction. You had the problem with someone said the train's coming, and she looked up, and they're like, no, miss, it's on a track, and your head's in the path. Madam, your head's in the path of the train. I don't see it! It's coming the other way. There's two options. How do you not just sense in a peripheral the train approaching?
Because you want to have your eyes on people, as other people on a platform, you get distracted easily.
I've never been that distracted that I would miss a 4,000-ton thing on a track headed towards my skull.
I've been walking on the
with
track.
a giant light in front. I've
been walking on the train, on the platform, and a train comes up behind me.
Yeah, that fucking scares you every once in a while.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, down the steps. I had a train come down the steps one time. One time I was in line and I heard, and the train was behind me trying to buy a Metro card. Those trains, you ever get stuck behind one at Starbucks? Oh, there's 18 coffees, one for each car.
They're sneaky, those trains.
Oh my goodness. Trains are sneaky little bastards.
They come out of nowhere.
They make good spies, because no one suspects the train.
I'll say this, back in the late 90s, they didn't have how many minutes before the train was coming. Nowadays, where it says 1 minute, why would you check it all?
Right?
Yeah,
That's
you're
what I
right.
said.
But here's your story. You're right. Woman fatally struck by subway train in Midtown.
Oh, she was killed.
Monday afternoon happened 2:30 p.m. Lexington and 59th.
Oh, yeah, the one I was talking about happened Saturday.
Oh, another one. Well, this might have been
Whoa, this
suicide.
one jumped in front of the train.
Yeah, this lady didn't jump. This one happened Saturday, and in
okay.
Brooklyn. Put a Saturday Brooklyn train, fucking headbutt.
Yeah. Don't do it, people.
What?
I always go back to the person that jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. what was your thought as soon as you fucking jumped? And the person said, fuck, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I did not want to do this. We talked to the guy that survived jumping off the Golden State Bridge.
Did you?
Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate. Why?
He jumped?
I'm thinking Warriors.
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge.
People commit suicide off of there all the time.
True.
Oh, wow.
Damn there every day. They chase the guy, motherfuckers who
Go
just...
see the documentary Bridge. I think it was called Bridge, right?
Yep, it was about the dentist.
No?
No, I think it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
No, nothing for you, sir.
No, that got even more than it deserved. The fact that I wasn't beaten to death for that is a win. The fact that Scott Greenstein has to just come here and fire me is a win in that joke.
Jumped off the bridge. Ugh.
People make the pilgrimage
just to kill himself
over that one.
Yeah,
there's places in America where it's known that's where you
Niagara
go.
Falls.
I would guess that's one of them.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Niagara Falls, Golden Gate is a biggie. I think Golden Gate's the number one where people purposely go there to do it.
Statue of Liberty, people just lay in front of her foot and say she'll step on me.
Eventually,
never happens.
Eventually,
Big foot fetish guys. A giant green tootsie. Guys just jerk off all over it. Oh, she's holding a strap on. It's a torch. I can't see.
Let's go home.
The places your brain goes. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fascinating.
From predictable dick joke to predictable dick joke. Repeat. Awful.
Eric, can we play the Quentin Tarantino after we get the plugs in?
Yeah, I have the audio.
It's a good show.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get some plugs in, and then Quentin Tarantino breaking down Top Gun. I haven't heard this in years. It's wonderful. It's extra material. What the fuck? Just enjoy
Let the fans have it. Let the listeners deserve it.
Kelsey Cook, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I must say that stretch was quite nice for everyone in the room. Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
I'll never stretch again.
That is one of mine.
Nothing better than a lovely lady stretching.
Yeah, they got a website.
Sorry, I got distracted for a second.
I stretch a lot. People hate it. I always just do one arm at a time.
Just pull your dick out.
Why you gotta make it a Nazi salute?
I'm stretching.
Kelsey
stretching across Europe.
Kelsey is usually on the road with Jimmy, but not this weekend. She's going to be in Atlanta.
Yeah.
At the Laughing Skull?
Yeah, Laughing Skull Festival.
And then you'll be back on the road with Jimmy, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm doing Atlanta. I have Atlanta coming up. I love Atlanta.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. I go down to Freaknik. I'm the featured comedian at Freaknik every year.
They still do that?
Yeah, they love me. I sometimes just do jokes in the black fraternities. Like, oh, this guy's a card.
You have your outfit together. You should wear Muhammad Ali t-shirt now.
I do. And I wear a hat sideways. Like, oh, this guy's urban.
And then they say, hey, they say your hat's crooked. It's like, no, the hat's straight. I'm
guys, crooked. I'm down. My trousers are falling. My slacks are dripping. I used the wrong terms.
Trousers.
Can I share a text message that just went back and forth between me and Rich Voss?
Sure. You're dumb. No, I'm not.
So I mean, we send him a little something,
right?
Because his mom,
what?
Mom died.
I didn't know that.
So Opie sent him a cock picture.
And he writes,
just snack on.
He writes. I would never bring this up, trust me.
Yeah.
But because of what he wrote, I have to.
Okay. Right.
So he writes, thanks, that was really nice of you too. So I wrote, love you, bro.
Right.
He goes, I swear to God, he goes, no problem.
That emotional zero.
I go, love you, bro. He's going through a thing. We've been friends forever. I thought after he says, hey, thanks, that was really nice of you too. I go, love you, bro. Like, hang in there. He writes, no problem.
See, he got that white can't share emotion shit.
Yeah,
that grown man.
Who answers a love you, bro, with a no problem?
How would you feel if you've never heard those words before? Love and you, he's never seen one after the other before.
Doesn't even register.
It's always been you first. You love, and then there was a picture of a cock after it. That's what Voss has seen it.
I didn't expect to love you back, but I didn't. No problem. Then I'm looking for like a minute here. Going, did a text didn't come in or something? What's going on?
Yes, it was a text from God to his heart. It never came in.
You think he's Han Solo? He can say slick shit after somebody said they love him.
Yeah, no problem.
And he didn't even write it out. He went with NP.
He could've wrote, "That's what's
he
up."
went NP.
Oh, Jesus, that's low.
Oh, really?
That's
he's
really low.
Yeah, probably no perception. That's what that means.
He is dumb.
God. So we got Kelsey's plugs in, right? And then Jimmy's in West Hampton Beach this Saturday.
Yeah.
Is that sold out?
I don't know. It was selling well. I know that.
It'll be sold out.
I hope. I'm really looking forward to that gig.
Yeah, that's an area.
I got a bunch of Hamptons jokes. Hey guys, boy, how about everyone around here is a millionaire? You know, I'm gonna open up cute like that. You know, just keep it fun. Hey guys, sorry, sand in my shoes. I'm a little grouchy. You know, whatever. No need to be dirty.
And then the rest of the road, other dates.
Yeah, wait like at the Salt Lake City. Hey guys, sorry, there's no empty seats in the back. My 9 wives are sitting here.
Nice.
Mormon material.
This guy gets it. And then Albuquerque, New Mexico. Guys, I don't know. I'm just up here breaking balls. I mean bad, you know, because it's Albuquerque where they shot it.
Yeah.
They're killing.
That's a good local reference.
Yep. Breaking chops. That's the name of the tour.
And then JimNorton.com for all the dates.
Yep, a lot of them. Columbus.
Sherrod's got his TV show starting August 6th on A&E. We're all going to be watching Black and White.
Black and White.
Nothing worse than when you announce Columbus and someone is announcing their TV show after it. I'll be in Columbus. Oh, I have a TV show starting.
Columbus.
No, you wouldn't.
Shit.
I got to get tickets for Columbus. Is that possible for somebody? Super fan?
You can get 400 if you want them. Yeah, Sherrod, what, July 6th, or Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday,
10:30.
A&E.
And I want to promote Gilbert Gottfried doing Jimmy Norton Durante yesterday.
It was very funny.
And we popped the video
That
up.
was very funny. Oh, our local Fargo joke. I do.
I think we tweeted out the video, didn't we, Paul? Yep. So make sure you check out Inca Dinka Doo. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's still funny.
It was very funny.
His little body and all that noise that comes out of it.
It really is amazing. Like a little noise box, a little jack in the box.
A tiny little wee man that just...
And what the fuck
with chubby legs.
What the fuck was he wearing yesterday?
Chubby suburban mom
Somebody
legs.
on Twitter said he was dressed like a third grader and a lesbian at the same time.
He dressed for comfort yesterday.
Yeah. Exactly.
Look, we all come in here with something every once in a while. That's a little not right.
Happening. And that pose, that is definitely like an elementary school school day pose, arms behind the back.
Yeah, and he has great fucking calves, too.
He's got giant calves that don't match the rest of his body.
Calves like Mark Hunt.
Oh, he's terrific. David Tell was terrific yesterday. We had fun. We had fun today, too.
Fucking fun.
So we're going to play Quentin Tarantino breaking down Top Gun. I see you, Eric. Eric's giving me this. The wrap up.
No, he's not. He just does that because he's musical. There's music playing in there. That's how he dances. He just does the wrap up. Do the wrap up. And then he does the other one.
Do the wrap up.
You've had enough of our babbling today, Eric?
Yeah.
You could say it.
Yes.
He's honest.
Oh, he meant it.
And you're trying to get this into the replay probably, too. So Quentin Tarantino breaking down Top Gun. See you tomorrow.
You know what one of the greatest fucking scripts ever written in the history of Hollywood is? What? Top Gun. Oh, come on. Top Gun is fucking great. What is Top Gun? You think it's a story about a bunch of fighter pilots?
Yeah, it's about a bunch of guys waving their dicks around.
It is a story about a man's struggle with his own homosexuality. That's it. That is what Top Gun is about, man. You've got Maverick, all right? He's on the edge, man. He's right on the fucking line, all right? And you've got Iceman and all his crew. Right. They're gay. And they represent the gay man, all right? And they're saying, go the gay way, go the gay way. He could go both ways.
What about Kelly McGillis? Right?
Kelly McGillis, she's heterosexuality. She's saying, no, go the normal way. Play by the rules, go the normal way. And they're saying, no, go the gay way. Be the gay way. Go for the gay way. All right, that is what's going on throughout that whole movie. Goes to her house, right? All right, it looks like they're going to have sex. You know, they're just kind of sitting back. He's taking a shower and everything. They don't have sex. He gets on the motorcycle, drives away. She's like, what the fuck is going on here? Right. Next scene you see her. She's in the elevator. She is dressed like a guy. She's got the cap on. She's got the aviator glasses. She's wearing the same jacket that the Iceman wears. She goes, okay, this is how I gotta get this guy. This guy's going towards the gay way. So I gotta bring him back. I gotta bring him back from the gay way. So I'm gonna do that through subterfuge. I'm gonna dress like a man. All right? That is how she approaches it. Right. All right, but the real ending of the movie is when they fight the Mids at the end. All right, because he has passed over into the gay way. They are this gay fighting fucking force. All right, and they're beating the Russians. The gays are beating the Russians. All right, and it's over, and they fucking land, and Iceman has been trying to get Maverick the entire time. Finally, he's got him. All right, and what is the last fucking line that they have together? They're all hugging and kissing and happy with each other. And Ice comes up to Maverick and he says, man, you can ride my tail anytime. And what does Maverick say? Maverick, you can ride my